Hello, everybody. What is up, my peoples? It's JJ Prime here, back with another episode of the ENERGON Den. So of course, I'm your host, JJ Prime Reviews,
I'm BC.
I'm Acer.
and today we're gonna cover all the new stuff that was revealed in during Transformers Day, and one of the figures revealed. Ah, so one of the figures that was revealed during Transformers Day is a figure that we have been anticipating for a while now, and it's a beautiful thing, beautiful thing. So let's talk about these the reveals here. So what we're gonna do? I'm just gonna share my screen. Yes.
Aren't we gonna do something that we're like a figure of the week type of thing?
We were doing that.
Are we doing that? I
Did
thought
I
we were only doing
did
that
I
on
miss
Scrap.
an important meeting?
No, this is supposed to be your version of the scrapyard, is it not? This segment.
um, um,
And
well,
here,
well,
I don't remember ever doing a figure of the week with
I don't,
JJ.
no, I don't remember doing that for episode 1 and 2. So,
but like, yeah, everything that's stated there that was for Monday Morning Madness. At that point, it didn't make any sense. If this is supposed to be his version of scrapyard, this is the appreciation of the week. Or his unique version of it. For the record, everybody, I'm just giving him crap. I don't actually mean any of this.
We should have laid
I'm
some.
literally I'm just making his chain. It's not that deep. It's not that big a deal. I promise. And with that said, here's Venom.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to give me a second.
So no, we're not doing figure of the week now. Anyway, so
He's taking my look, man. That's your thing. You do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. We just gonna do the thing. Good. Do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. It's gonna be a thing.
yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about the reveals of Transformers Day.
Well, I guess if it'll make BC happy, here's my figure of the week.
He's so mad at us right now.
Yeah.
There we go. That'll satisfy the figure of the week.
if I had a figure of the week,
Wait, I missed it. What was it? I looked away for a second.
I said if I did a figure of the week, for this week it'd be
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, legitimately the only thing that stopped me from buying it whenever like I found out its price, I was like, I gotta wait till payday. I can't.
What a way to make BC walk out. I know, right? Oh, it's funny. That's hilarious. Hey, BC, come back, bro.
No.
Come back, lol.
No, you mean.
All right, I guess we have to start without him. It's a shame.
The way he walked
You know, we already have a.
No. Let me tell you the story, man. Because while I was still in Penang, I was like walking around 2 days ago. I was just walking around toy shops and everything, and then I came across this, and I sent.
He starts telling me about it, and he's like, "I'm gonna buy it," and I'm like, "Don't you dare!" He's like, "I'm buying it." No, you're not. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely buying it. No, the F you're not.
Yeah,
Finally, he buys it, brings it home, takes a picture of it at his home, and goes, ha, ha, I bought it. I'm like, see, now you have to die.
and he showed me, and I was like, I thought about it, but I was afraid of the cost of it, and then I like checked BTS, and it was like way cheaper than I expected.
Ink, you don't know half of it, man. BC will find a way to grab that out of your hands. Yeah, no, he's not grabbing this out of my hands. So.
We'll get a plane ticket to Malaysia. Don't worry.
We'll get Hasbro's new Quick Switch Transformer. I won't unless it's made into 6-9.
There's a new quick switch. What quick switch?
I don't know.
Quentin?
I thought we
Quentin?
were gonna I don't know if there is one.
I don't know. Anyway. All right. So
Since apparently we're gonna be petty confetti over here. Hey, I have this still.
Oh, but yes.
Anyway.
Daniel.
So yeah. So let's talk about the new reveals here. So we already got talked about some of these guys, but we finally got some packaging images and full colored pictures of the toys.
So I'm definitely going to share my thoughts on some of these, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to avoid the elephant in the room with this one. So I'm going to not mention it, and I say everybody should not mention that very obvious elephant in the room until we get to that point.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it when we get there. I like how he looks a lot, though. Like, it's definitely one of those where it looks better than the Prime Changer. Like, the Prime Changer's good. It's a fantastic toy, but like this looks so good.
It's so beautiful. It's amazing.
Yeah, that was actually it's a really good looking figure. I really like the way it looks. I can't wait to have it one day. Yeah, and I can't wait to have it one day.
Eventually.
Eventually.
When the stars align, I'll pick one up. So right now, hey guys, here is TF1 Alpha Trion. He looks absolutely wonderful. He's got shoulder joints, bicep swivel, elbow. Yeah, he's an absolutely wonderful thing. And when you flip him into a so-called lion mode,
not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping we'd get another generation's lion styled Alpha Trion, but the Studio Series one's okay too. I'll take it.
Yeah. I love the look of Alpha Trion. It's funny how he's labeled as an Autobot on the packaging, even though he's not one in the movie.
Yeah, like the factions didn't even exist until the end of the film.
Yeah, but for the sake of the Studio Series line, they still label them as, oh, this one's an Autobot, this one's a Decepticon.
Well, except for Sentinel.
No, it wasn't even like.
Except for Sentinel. Sentinel was not labeled anything.
Yeah, he was just like a traitor to his own.
He was just a neutral kind of guy. There was no Autobot or Decepticon symbol on the box. So.
I would say he's far from neutral. But...
So, yeah, but he looks really cool. I love the moss coloring on him. Really brings out those. And I'm so glad that the lion mode has proper paws, because usually with some beast formers, the hands will become the paws. Thankfully, it's not in this case here. So, yeah, but yeah, he looks beautiful. He looks beautiful in his alt mode and in his robot mode. The only thing that really I don't like about this figure is the lack of ankle tilts.
Depending on how the transformation works, it's probably something that's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's the case. It looks like the transformation is why it doesn't have ankles on it, but I don't know. Recently, for a lot of the stuff, they've been kind of like cutting out joints in some places, probably in favor of more complexity.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
but
But
yeah.
he still looks really good regardless.
Then we also have some packaging images of Arachnid herself, and she's labeled as a Decepticon hilariously.
She's not even a Decepticon. She's on the same part with Sentinel. I know why they do it for the sake of the movie, but sometimes it's just a waste of printer ink.
Yeah, she wasn't really a Decepticon in the movie.
Like,
I guess they made her Decepticon because of her namesake from Transformers Prime. I don't know.
probably.
Also, how is this deluxe class figure 36 steps?
It's probably a lot of like fake steps where like you do the same thing 2 or 3 times and that counts as a step. A lot of it, I can guarantee you, is going to be moving the back section around.
The fact that all of this figure, all of the Arachnid, is a deluxe. Like, how?
Okay, so my overall thoughts on Arachnid, quite simply, how is this thing a deluxe? Like this is one figure where I genuinely feel like Hasbro was genuinely trying to be chill and be like, listen, we've been charging you a lot lately. Here's a really big old figure at the deluxe price point. There you go. You're welcome.
Like, we'll throw you a bone. Like, we know our price changing is going to be abysmal, but we want to throw you a bone.
Here you go. Have fun.
Yeah, like I can guarantee you, like the 36 or some odd steps is going to be like basically fake steps.
Yeah, yeah. But the alt mode looks really good. You don't see a lot of robot mode bits hanging out, so which is great.
It looks like it'll be pretty easy to figure out at least too. Like it'll have a level of complexity that's fun, but it's not going to be like, baby dead simple.
Mm-hmm. But it looks good.
So
Yeah,
simple a baby could do it.
there we go. Some packaging images of Barricade. I know BC's not into the papers. Yeah. Let's move on.
I could take it or leave it with this Barricade. I think I still have my Last Night Deluxe.
Wait, hang on. So you just gonna do me like that, bro?
Well, do you want to
speak and actually give some level of praise to this thing? Are you serious? See, I originally had some very nice things to say about this Studio Series Deluxe. Since he chose to be like that, now that he's basically just labeled me, yeah, that's basically what it is. I don't care. Let's move on.
Dang. Okay, but no. In all seriousness, it does look really good.
It's just all just jokes. I'm not.
It's like actually a really good looking. Considering the designs in the Last Night and how less transformery they looked, and they looked more like guys than robots.
At least Barricade here looks more like a robot.
Yeah, he looks more like a robot in this, and like again, it's the Last Night Barricade. I could take it or leave it personally, but it's a really cool design figure.
Mm-hmm. I think he looks really good. I think he looks really good. The only thing that really knocks this figure, the feet.
The feet. Everything looks really good, like up top. Like you look at it from like the waist up, and it looks fantastic. And then you look down below, and it kind of falls apart there.
Yeah, the feet. That bit there, the rear,
that looks like that becomes like the rear bumper, rear spoiler of the Mustang.
Yeah, I saw a really good defense for this. What's it JJ chose to be like that? I ain't gonna say nothing.
Now it's probably one of those where they ran out of. Basically, they probably ran out of budget for designing certain parts.
Okay, so being actually serious, I love how you guys are complaining about this thing's feet. His feet actually look way closer to how they looked in the film in comparison to the original Deluxe. Because the original Deluxe, they basically just threw boots on him and that's it. They looked at it like, whatever. There you go. It's a new Barricade. Y'all can quit crying now.
Hold on a minute.
Apparently he doesn't have the knucks on him.
Pull down to the feet, JJ. Weird. We're talking about a figure's feet. Close enough.
Yeah.
good enough. It's the last night again. I could take it or leave it.
He has the foot spike, which is good.
I think part of what makes again, it's because it's a deluxe. It doesn't get like as big of a budget. A lot of why certain details like don't look as good is because of a lack of paint. I think if it had paint around more areas, it would probably look a lot better. But it's the deluxe. It's not going to get very much.
Yeah, Studio Series is usually that. But the car mode is gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Is beautiful.
Man, I used to work with a guy who would have loved that car mode.
I'm so glad it's an official Mustang this time.
I think his last Studio Series toy was also an official Mustang too. I think it was like a 2006 GT. I want to say.
Honestly, that kind of that can kind of lead into a future topic, either for Energon Den or Scrapyard, that I really feel like we need to weigh in on, because there are some things with the licensing half of it that I really need to talk about.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, it looks very. I mean, I'm still gonna pick this one up because I'm a Babers boy. So
I might not.
Oh, you're a Babers boy. We get it.
I'll have to look back over my. Because I already have the 07 barricade. I don't really need another one.
And we also got our look at the more packaged images of Nemesis Prime. If you remember Optimus Prime, why does he have 2 sets more than Optimus Prime?
Wait. Maybe there's something with like the head or the hands they changed for the transformation.
That's weird. Maybe they did change something. I don't know.
They had to have changed something. I like how I really like the color scheme on this one a lot more.
Oh, I think I know. It's because of the 2 additional accessories.
Oh, the accessories that I won't be putting inside of the truck. I'll go into a parts bin.
But anyway,
sure.
Why? Just why? Why? Why?
He wasn't even like a Decepticon either. He was more aligned with Quintessa than, and like even then, at this point in the movie timeline,
Hasbro, why? He still had an Autobot symbol on his chest, and he's not a.
Well, it's not just that too. It's like at this point in the story for the Baver, not that there's much of a coherent story to begin with. He was more aligned with Quintessa than.
Yeah. He's not a Decepticon. He wasn't even a Decepticon in the movie.
So like, do we want BC to weigh in?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
So with how much you guys are sitting here and talking about this, I'm just going to go ahead and say it how it is. He's a Decepticon for sake of simplicity. It's literally a case of they are going with whatever is going to be the easiest thing to do, where instead of just leaving the mark out, and let's face it, sometimes consumers are very, very dumb. They'll sit there and go, well, if he's neither side, then I'm not going to bother with it, even though I never saw the movie and I don't understand. I don't see a symbol, so I don't want it. There are people that are like that. So putting a symbol on there is... How do I put this? Who here in the retail space is familiar with the term POP? It stands for points of purchase. One of the major points of purchase, believe it or not, for a Transformer, and I actually crunched the numbers for it, about 20% of the reasonings for why Transformers get picked up is because of the insignia that is on the box. Either because they mainly buy Decepticons, or they're completists, or some people who are just getting into it look at it and go, oh, hey, that insignia looks really cool, I'll buy that. Having an insignia will help sell the product. So from the point of purchase standpoint, it makes sense why there's a symbol on it. Whether the symbol actually makes sense and you actually understand the context in the grand scheme of things doesn't matter.
Yeah. Now, I will say I like the colors on this one a lot more than the original release.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely agree there. Colors on this one pop way harder.
Like, do I want to pick up this mold a second time?
Probably not.
Yeah, not really. Like, I really don't want to. But like, it's one of those where like it looks so much cooler than the original version of the mold.
And of course the new forearms also.
Oh, they changed the forearm. Maybe that's also another thing they changed for like the steps for the conversion was the forearms got changed.
Yeah. Daniel Rocha, we'll get to that. Okay, just wait.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
We'll get to that because the Transformers Day reveals includes that. So we will get to that. Okay, we're just starting with the figures first. So
yeah, but like, well, I might pick this up just because it looks cool. But like,
now, would I personally pick this one up? Do I want to pick this one up?
Not really.
Hard
maybe.
It's like a soft maybe for me, but leaning towards no.
For me, it's a hard no. Anyways,
the new forearms. I do like the new forearms. I'm glad they retooled that. So, and new head sculpt, the unmasked face. I do like that a lot more. So
the eyes look like they're better painted too.
Oh yeah, they're nice and even.
I think that's been like my biggest complaint with the face on the Night Bayverse Prime for the toy was like the eyes look like they're recessed. But then like they gave it an actual face and like the color purple like popping against like the dark gunmetal gray plastic, like it looks so much cooler. And he has his shotgun.
Not as big as the one he had in the movie, but hey, still pretty good. And he has his hand blade that he used.
What I was about to say. Be happy he even got it.
Yeah. But the one figure that really caught our attentions, it is this one.
Man, that Soundwave, I missed the pre-order window for it. Like, I woke up, saw the reveals, like, can I pre-order it? No, I can't.
Let me just say this: when I was sleeping, one moment in the place I was staying in while for my performance, I woke up, I saw the news, and I'm like, oh, Studio Series 6 Soundwave looks so gorgeous. Oh my gosh! But I didn't even think that Hasbro would actually redo Laserbeak and Ravage in new molds.
That's the part that, at least for Laserbeak, I'm surprised they redid it because the Siege Laserbeak mold was pretty dang good. Ravage was it existed.
Well, he's Nick. We'll say that much. He's Nick.
he is a thing for sure.
Definitely a thing. He's definitely a thing.
But the new one looks really nice.
Yeah, the new Ravage mold. Yeah, that's a major upgrade from the Siege mold. Major upgrade. So, I will say, very nicely done. Yeah, Soundwave. He just looks a lot more cleaner in this cassette player mode. His robot mode is just very cartoony, and I love it.
The chest looks a lot more proportionate too.
Yeah.
And the plastic won't yellow.
And guess what? Guess what? Comes with a buzzsaw also.
Honestly,
kind of like I'm thinking, oh wait, hold on. He comes with a buzzsaw. So the Legacy United release was a pointless release. I was right.
I don't think I ever picked up the Legacy United buzzsaw one. Or no, I didn't pick up the Legacy United Soundwave at all, actually. I'm really happy I skipped on that one and waited for this one. But when I woke up to go to pre-order it, it was out of stock. And like even Amazon doesn't have it for pre-order anymore, which is like the first time that's happened to me.
I could still hear the Acer screams.
I woke up to pre-order and it's like, no! It's one of the few figures in the wave I actually want, and I can't even pre-order it.
Nathaniel thinks that Legacy Soundwave looks a lot better in his opinion.
So you're wrong, but that's the point. Now, as far as how BC feels about 86 Soundwave, can we talk? Can we give Hasbro a round of applause real quick? Because for a $60 price point, they basically sat there, went to a scrapyard episode where I flat out said Mini Masterpiece does not exist, and the only response they had to me was "Hold my beer." It's literally the Masterpiece toy shrunken down to a retail level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This thing is wonderful.
It is substantially better than the Legacy release because the Legacy United release. I mean, yes, a lot of people couldn't find the Netflix release, but I have it, and it yellowed very hard. So
Yeah, that's like the one big complaint I have.
immediately, the 86 Soundwave just looks so much better as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, hold on, Nathaniel. The chest.
Hold on,
too big.
Nathaniel. Wait, the chest looking way too big. Are you sure? Like I've said, don't trust online images. Just, the figure is gonna look a lot better in person. So,
Like,
you look here. Is the chest big? No.
so like aside from the fact that on the old Earthrise one, I don't know if the Legacy United one fixed the yellowing issue on the legs and some other parts. I have no idea. I didn't buy it. But the chest on Soundwave here proportionally is way too wide. The chest sticking out a little bit further, like coming out more, it's probably to facilitate storing all of the cassettes in there because the cassettes look like they're a little bit thinner than the standard like Siege ones.
Yeah, and
So
some cassettes couldn't even fit inside Netflix Soundwave with ease. So
it's like a lot of changes made to the Studio Series one is meant to facilitate, again, more screen accuracy, better cassettes. The chest is less of a rectangle and more square. And if it's a little bit like wider, like on the side profile, like that's fine. Like he's supposed to store, all the cassettes in his chest anyways. I don't
like
know
if you look at the animation model here, yeah, 86 looks very accurate. It looks exactly like G1 Soundwave this time around. So,
but also true G1 accuracy just doesn't exist either.
yeah.
That's
Generally,
where it's really muddied.
Generally, it's like the animation model is like your best point of reference. Otherwise, you look to specific episodes. It's like we got the Studio Series, Core Class, Ironhide, and Ratchet, and then we also got the Voyager renditions because in some scenes they looked tiny and sometimes they were like giant. So it's like,
yeah.
But no, I think this looks way better than it. Like this isn't terrible. It's just the plastic quality is kind of. It's very much eh.
Very eh.
So I'm also going to point out something real quick with this Soundwave. Notice how there was one very specific complaint I had about the Legacy United Soundwave. Yes, I still hate that thing. No, I will not be apologizing to it. And with everything that I said, I still stand by it's not as good of a release. And one major thing I always say is I basically paid $50 for a cassette.
Yeah,
I basically paid $50 for a cassette because Buzzsaw was the only thing out of the whole entire set I wanted. I was taking the Soundwave because at that point I was like, well, everybody keeps saying that this is the better figure in comparison to the Siege. Well, I may as well keep this and swap out the Siege because, chances are I'm going to align with what they said. 5 minutes into playing with this, I literally messaged everyone that told me that one was so much better. And I basically sat there and said, y'all talked me into this crap!
Like that. Literally, the Earthrise one is a heavy retool of the Siege one. It goes from like a space nothing into a cassette.
Yeah, into a player mode.
And what? With all that said, the point I'm making is with that complaint of I basically paid $50 for a cassette. I feel like Hasbro heard me.
Yeah, like
Because we're getting Laserbeak, Ravage, and a Buzzsaw. It feels like Hasbro was literally listening to that complaint and going, "All right,
and they're all new.
you felt like you paid $50 for just a cassette. All right, guess what? Now you're gonna pay $60 for nothing but upgrades." And I'm like, "Yes, sir, I am."
I respect it. Like on it, like the whole thing that hinges on me like buying like the newer versions of some characters is always like how good the new mold looks. And you could see there's still some like design like engineering stuff probably ripped from the Earthrise for a couple parts. At least for the engineering, which is fine. Like the cassette mode for the Earthrise, it's the Earthrise Soundwave. I'm not calling it Legacy United.
Yeah.
Like you can see there's some.
Plus, this guy has wrist swivels. He has a waist swivel. He has posing fingers.
Everything we could ever want for a retail level Soundwave.
Like everything looks.
And look at this picture here. Look at this picture here. He has butterfly joints.
Oh wait, I didn't even notice that. Hold. Yeah, no, like this thing.
He has butterfly joints.
Okay, I want legitimately. I want to know a detailed list of how he looks bad. Anyone saying this looks bad, give me a detailed list.
A detailed list on both how and why.
Like, if the chest looks... the chest is smaller than the Earthrise one. It is smaller... Hold on. If you could see part of the side profile from the back, it might not be able to hold all 3 cassettes. The chest is more proportional than the Earthrise one.
Awesome. Interesting. Great. Fantastic.
The 86 Megatron is still so good.
He's so good. So good.
Well, there goes my payment for other things.
If you think he looks bad, he looks bad. But that's your opinion. So.
Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. Like,
yeah. No.
I'm gonna do a call out. If you end up getting this thing and you end up falling in love with it, I want to hear you eat crow right here. I want you to grovel and admit you did not have spoken bad. Obviously, I'm joking. I'm not being serious with him. But in the same exact vein, if you do end up with it and you do end up liking it more than you realized you did, fess up and admit it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And always when we look at figures online, they're gonna look instantly better in hand. So
yeah, I don't trust the Hasbro or Takara renders for anything.
Yeah, never trust the online stock images. They will always make the figure look bad. Nathaniel, it's been happening for a long time. Okay,
it's been happening since online shopping has been a thing. Like they get stock images put up, and it's like, yeah, that looks good, and then you look at it later, and it's like, dang, that looks awful.
Yeah. And then you buy the figure. Oh, it actually looks good in hand. So, but yeah. Inktastic, I agree. Hasbro needs to hire a better photographer for the stock images.
For real, I would
say.
I
don't know who's taking these stock images. These stock images look horrible. They will always look horrible.
Hey Hasbro, I'm really good at posing figures. If you want better pictures of your products, give me a call.
Anyway, so
but yeah, like I can definitely see Dristek, like he says he has like some engineering complaints from the looks of it, and I can see why. Like I can understand it.
And yeah, obviously we're all gonna have some level of grievances with it, but my ultimate point on it is this: we don't even know how this thing is gonna function yet.
I can take a couple.
So for all we know, this thing could end up doing something completely out of left field that no one saw coming.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple of steps you can see, like the arms are meant to fold back and fold up, but like past that, like how the legs are gonna work might be very similar to the Earthrise Soundwave, but we'll have to see. I say similar, not the same, because it's not going to be like the weird, like the foot folds up and collapses. Like it might be like a similar movement, but very different.
We have a guest, another guest. We have another guest.
Oh,
3, 2, 1.
he's here!
Ba weep grogna weep ninny bong.
Ba weep grana weep ninny bong.
Hello.
So I got a couple things.
We're here together.
Ooh.
I'm gonna assume those are blockies because I can't have my phone up too bright. I'm actually fighting a migraine at my right eye.
So not to be rude, but if you're fighting a migraine right now, why are you here?
Yeah, man, you need to get your rest if you're feeling terrible.
Because I can't sleep. I woke up like 13 minutes after 8, trying to get back to bed, and I can't sleep.
I get that, and I understand that, but if you're forcing yourself to sit through this, it's not going to help. So, like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate you. Everybody appreciates that you showed up and that you're coming in and all that. I am imploring you, pop off, go rest.
I can't sleep.
The resting can mean more than just sleeping. Like, just sit in a dark room for a little while and just kind of chill.
Yeah. If your right eye is hurting, have you tried to do like eye droplets?
I don't think that helps with migraine. I don't know if it does or not.
It's So look, it's the first migraine I've had in a long time. I have an eye patch on. I'm just saying I can't sleep, and I want to be here because formal apology. Sorry for not being here last episode. I just crashed that Sunday afternoon, and I was just out. So hypersomnia is terrible. But I am here because I make a commitment. Actually, hold on a second. That's the weird patch.
I'm glad you're here.
Also, I don't know if you guys can hear my fan, so I'll turn it down, but because it's hot in Florida. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, yep, that was a mistake. Yep, that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
So Justin explained why Alpha Trion does not have ankle tilts.
Evan explained why Alpha Trion doesn't have any ankle tilt. It's because the plastic piece that his feet are connected to is too thin to add it. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fair.
Okay, so when it's for a structural integrity reason, it's a lot easier to stomach.
Yeah, because that's not a case of like, I'll just change the material type. Like that costs money to use a different plastic.
But anyway, TFA, thoughts on Soundwave?
Way better than I was anticipating, but also feels very similar to the Netflix one, just kind of like what they did with Springer for SS86, which isn't a bad thing. I just don't like laser beacon buzzsaw. I think they look ugly.
You can remain alone on that one.
What?
I said you can remain alone on that one.
They just don't look right to me. I don't know. Maybe it's the wings?
It's probably the wings.
No. What it is you're just too used to the molds we already have.
And
I can promise you, if you have these in hand, you will feel differently.
Possibly. I won't deny that potentiality, but still, for right now, from what I've seen from Nate, from the stock images, I don't like Laserbeak and Buzzsaw. I just
Okay, yeah,
Not
no.
for me.
It definitely is the wings that look a little weird.
Yeah, the wings look off, but
At least looking at it to the G1 model, it looks funky, but it's not bad.
yeah,
It's
it's
because
not
they're
bad.
supposed to have like a curve to them, and they're supposed to have like a little bit more paint, but like they're small cassette accessories. Like I
Yeah.
don't care that much.
But no one can deny that Ravage is actually a huge upgrade.
Yeah, that Ravage looks a lot better. He'll pair nicely with my covert agent Ravage.
Y'all can give me one.
What happened again? Oh,
I have cloned like a cell by the power of mitosis.
what happened? Anyway,
Also, hi.
I could go for the joke, but I'm not. No.
Your fiddly-dee. Don't you want the pirate is free? Don't you want the...
Okay, that was the joke I was going for, but kind of.
Oh, then I guess I'm Armada Demolisher.
Anyway, but yeah. Well, why?
Wait.
It's almost like someone's too incompetent to see if their figure's final. Like whatever.
Wait. That panel.
Yeah, it's just straight up missing.
It's just missing.
Oh.
It's just missing. Hasbro.
I mean, we can complain about that all we want, but at the end of the day, we know what the real issue is.
It's gonna look better when we get it in hand images.
Yeah, you can see here the 360 of Soundwave. Yeah, that looks really good. Yes, he has a big backpack, but it doesn't matter.
Soundwave has always had a big backpack.
Yeah, he's always had that.
He's like Optimus. He's always had a backpack too, and it's like people are like, "Ooh, the SS86 Prime's backpack looks bad." Okay.
He's had a backpack in G1.
He's always had a backpack.
Are
you new to Transformers? It's been 41 years, folks. Where have you been?
I'm
Living
glad
under a
that
rock?
it comes with the buzzsaw, though. That means buzzsaw is getting more recognition. So.
Oh yeah, I realized something. I called it. I was one of the few people that said when we get SS86 Soundwave, we were going to get Laserbeak, Buzzsaw, and Ravage.
All the other cassettes, yeah.
Yeah, he's right. He straight called that.
Because I knew it wouldn't make sense to do Rumble and Frenzy again. Like, why would they do them again?
And they
for Legacy, I can understand, but like for SS86, we already got them.
They wouldn't do Rat Bat again because it came with
Rat Bat came with the Preceptor.
Yeah.
So,
still waiting on a non-clear plastic rewind, Hasbro. Sorry, I can't think.
Yeah, I would love there was the 86 Blaster reissue that had like a different color scheme on it that came with Eject. Wasn't that one like solid plastic or was it painted?
Solid
plastic. So for SS86 it was painted. It was like painted opaque.
Opaque, yeah.
That's weird.
Opaque, yeah.
But when it came to Rewind with Twincast, that was just straight up still clear plastic, and we have not gotten a solidified opaque one yet.
I hope we get a
opaque.
I'll start calling it that now.
Thank you for the correction, BC. I'm tired. Leave me alone.
So that's all the figure reveals. The main thrust was the Soundwave. So yeah, the main.
Fun fact: I only pre-ordered one for the first time ever.
So
and it was Soundwave, because of course it was.
So if y'all remember about the fan vote, we all know the Shockwave won, and we finally got to see what ult mode he's gonna have, and it's a freaking whale.
He's a whale.
Now, it's a nice look.
Are they gonna do him as like a?
I love this whale. He looks very nice.
It's like this is all just like.
They did mention. Evan mentioned that there were 3 other options for his ult mode as far as sea creature goes. There was like a manta ray. Was there a shark?
And a squid.
And
I think
we could have had
a whale
and a squid.
I think a whale fits Shockwave the best. Like a manta ray would have fit a Soundwave better.
We could have had a squid. We could have had a squid wave. SpongeBob, what are you doing?
Yeah, we could have had a squid.
But no, I wonder.
and then when you really look at how Squidward was going to transform, it makes me mad that we didn't get the squid, because that would have very quickly been turned into scuba.
No, we're still waiting on a Beast Wars Spidor from the Kurama and Gamagichi pack.
I still want an Iguanus from the Jurassic Park pack.
Honestly, like they're sitting on money, but they're not doing anything about it. I will say, sorry, so go ahead.
They might release them in the future, but
yeah,
we'll have to see.
The question here is, with this alt mode here for Shockwave, what size class would he be?
That's what I've been wondering. Is like
Voyager or leader?
Yeah, my guess is he's going to be. My guess, honestly, given what he turns into, I'm leaning more towards leader.
I would be surprised if this was like a Titan. I doubt it would be a Titan.
I don't.
People are like, oh, he'll be a Titan. Like, maybe, but like, no, because why? Other than because he's a whale. Whales are huge. Like,
but then like Shockwave has never been like a larger bot. He's always been like a normal size.
Unless you look
the only version of Shockwave that I will accept the Titan class of is the Hearts of Steel design.
Yep.
Hearts of Steel, or, well, for me personally, I would say Dark of the Moon, because I'm still waiting on a driller, Hasbro.
One day,
Hasbro, you'll do a driller.
Just
go ahead.
If they do Commander for Shockwave, it would just be like a big panel former to make the whale mode huge.
Well, yeah. Honestly, I would be alright with a Commander of Shockwave. I genuinely think that would be a really, really awesome way to convey his overall size.
I wouldn't mind if he was like a panel former, because like realist. Oops, sorry.
I'm gonna need to say something real quick in light of Nathaniel's comment here. We live in the modern era right now. There's no such thing as spring-loaded gimmicks and mainline figures anymore.
Well,
we're not getting lights, we're not getting sounds. We're done with those things. We're done with those times.
That's not entirely true.
They do still sell gimmicky toys, but they're more geared
for the kids. That's for the kids. But as far as mainline chug stuff,
like
we're not gonna get lights and sounds in our mainline figures anymore. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, like we live in a time too where like Hasbro is one of the few companies that acknowledged the audience they had back in like the 80s, 90s, and still now. A lot of the people who grew up with Transformers are still into the franchise and want more accurate versions of the characters, and they can do accuracy and fun, but we're just not going to get like light sounds and spring-loaded gimmicks. And it's not because of anything like they just don't want to. It's because those gimmicks over time cost a lot more money to integrate.
Not to mention, if they integrate something, they have to take away something. So if they go back to adding gimmicks and such, and this is coming from a Unicron Trilogy fanboy, and also backpedaling on a ongoing discussion that me and BC have had throughout the years, we'd lose the articulation and everything we'd have now. Which, it's like in for a penny, in for a pound type thing. Like, you're not gonna get those type of toys again unless either Hasbro decides, hey, let's celebrate the anniversary of those type of toys by doing reissues, or you just end up back collecting and finding them for cheap on eBay or at a convention or something. So it's like pick and choose, really. Like, you can be upset and gripe about the current stuff for what it is, but you cannot deny whatsoever, without the gimmicks, the toys are better.
Yeah, like they're better toys overall that we don't have them anymore. Do I miss them from when I was a kid? I mean, yeah, sure, I love stupid gimmicky things, but like,
because I mean,
I'd rather
sorry,
like long term, I want the quality over the stupid fun gimmick I'll use like 5 times and forget about it.
Because like, as someone who loves Unicron Trilogy stuff, as a little kid, it's like it's fun to have a giant transforming Optimus Prime from like trailer to super mode. But then as you grow up and it's like, oh, you want to animate with it or something, or you want to play with it, I'd rather have super mode Optimus Prime have actual leg joints than waddle like a duck.
Yeah. But also, yes, like eventually the batteries, if you leave them in for too long, will start to leak, and it will damage the connection points for the batteries, and it will also damage the plastic.
Yeah.
I'm surprised my Optimus Prime hasn't imploded yet.
So I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on this comment as well.
I'm going to mute for a second. I need to go. Sorry, going to mute for a second.
Coming from a perspective of somebody who basically just had to ultimately cut off somebody who had a very similar mindset on it. I'm not saying that you're bad for this. Let me get that out of the way. I'm not saying you're bad because of this. I'm merely stating that this is somebody who felt the same way as you, but took it too far.
Mm-hmm.
And I've already called him out publicly. Let's go ahead and bear that hatchet one more time, provided JJ will let me. Name names or no?
Don't know.
Okay, then except for JJ, I will not say anybody by name. But as far as everybody who's already familiar, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Let me make something clear. When you get in your head that having the gimmicks is automatically just going to make the toys more durable, you've lost your mind. That is you failing to put two and two together on the idea that as time went on, plastic types changed, durability levels changed, toy laws have changed. Everything that the old Unicron Trilogy toys did, they did that because the budgets allowed for it. Things change. You're not going to get the same type of stuff that you got ages ago. You're simply not. And if you're sitting here fighting for it, and you're constantly throwing a temper tantrum over the fact that you once had all these awesome gimmicky toys, and now the bulk of what they do is articulation, you can have that criticism, but if you're going to completely disregard the fact that times have changed to the point where the gimmicks aren't going to cut it anymore, then I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, you're the problem. Because you are the one that's refusing to get with the times. And again, I'm not saying that you're inherently a bad person. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is temper and try to understand precisely what it is that you're saying and what you actually want. Because there is a fine line and a fine difference between I prefer these days, but I can appreciate what we have now, and what we had is better, and everything we have now is crap. See,
it's almost
I can tell you exactly who it is, and I don't even got to say his name.
It's almost like Transformers toys and such changes over the years, like it's not a beneficial part of life.
Yeah, it's also not like Hasbro is importing Takara stuff and just gutting all of the fun out of it and just giving us bare bone stuff, because they've done that with other toy lines where they'll import the Takara stuff sometimes, but then like they'll want their own thing, and they don't do that for Transformers except for like the really kiddie stuff. And that's fine. They'll just make their own thing for the really kiddie stuff.
Yeah.
And to preface everything real quick, specifically to you, Nathaniel, we're not getting on you whatsoever. We understand that, like, you're just saying you miss those type of days, those type of toys. Believe me, I miss them too. But again, cannot deny the new stuff already trumps those way better.
I do miss,
but I miss them for the novelty.
So if I'm allowed to actually finish what I was saying, all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, it is perfectly fine and okay for you to feel the way you do. And under no circumstance will I ever take that from you. But don't even for a second think that your stance is the only one that is correct. Because you're going to find out really quickly, especially if you're dealing with people like in this panel, we're going to be very quick to tell you, yeah, no, you're wrong.
Mm.
So, like, I'm coming from a place of experience. You don't want to go down this road. Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to go down this road, Nathaniel. You don't. We're trying to save you from that. So
We're going to save you from yourself. That's what we're basically going to do.
Oh, there's no need. He's just saying he's simply acknowledging that he misses those days. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, here, hold on. Let me actually look at the comments so I can actually keep up with it.
Like, we've been borderline kind of like
Yeah,
beating this.
and already, Nathaniel, I can already tell you and I can have a very healthy discussion about this because you're saying I miss it, but I understand why it's gone. That's all I needed to hear right there.
that's good. Yeah. It's good that
So, I'm done. As far as I'm concerned, I feel we can actually move away from Shock Whale now, unless everybody else still wants to talk about it.
I gave my thoughts.
Okay, so yeah, Shockwhale.
Shockwhale.
I love Shockwhale. I cannot wait to see what line he's gonna be in. Not sure what line he's gonna be in. Or exclusive.
Jokes on everyone. He's an exclusive.
No, they would do that.
Serious? I do want him though. I do want Shockwhale in my collection because it's the first time I'm seeing Shockwave as a beast. So
make it a Beast Wars Shockwave.
Honestly, I feel like it might be a tease into like comic edition stuff because, granted, Nate pointed out in the what I like to refer to as BTD, behind the design, he pointed out in the Skybound comics that Shockwave had a very interesting like infatuation with whales, and I feel like that might also play into something later on in Skybound. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I could see the connection.
It could be. It could play into Skybound. Maybe this is a spoiler.
Because Transformers, they like to take things from other media and implement it. I mean, and again, shout out to BC for this, but like the whole implement. What the crap was that? The whole implementation of Sparkplug, quote unquote, combining with the Matrix or whatever.
Yeah.
Nice little Armada nod, kind of.
Yeah, I can't wait for Volume 4 of the Skybound comics.
I love how in Shockwhale's mouth, his whale mode has his laser cannon in there. So.
I also appreciate the anatomical correctness of the placement of his mono-optic because, again, Evan pointed out in the BTD that if you look at a whale's skeleton, they have like a little hole right in the middle of their head.
Oh, that's cool.
So they found a way to like place that on Shockwhale, which also I love that Shockwhale is like trending to the point where it's like even BMAC was using it as like a hashtag and like everyone's just calling him Shockwhale. That's just fun.
Yeah. He's a flying whale because space travel. Yeah.
He's like Skybite, but smarter.
Yeah. And also, no, this is not a retool of Skybite. It's actually going to be a new mold. So
yeah, it wouldn't make sense for it to be a retool of Skybite either.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't. I mean, like, okay, so from a structural standpoint, I can see them use again, giving DC credit, I can see them use the skeleton, but in terms of like how he'll actually transform, that like where the panels and everything are going to go, we have to wait and see.
Yeah. Honestly, him getting a new mold in 2027, I'm fine with it.
Can we get a redo of Barricade, please?
About 07 Prime getting a new figure in 2027. Just curious. I'm excited and scared at the same time.
Because like Studio Series has come a long way in like 7 years almost.
I'm semi fine with it because I'm like, okay, I already have 3 of the Babers trilogy Prime designs. Do I need another?
Because like, wasn't the original 07 one like just a heavy retool of the first edition Optimus, the Transformers Prime one?
It shared
shares
transformation.
engineering,
It's
but
shared.
shares similar engineering. But yeah, because the 32 Prime was already a massive upgrade from the 05 ROTF Optimus Prime from Studio Series. So I don't know why they would need to do another version.
Because I can already point out a couple reasons. One, the grill transformation is atrocious. I hate those not even potential, those self-destructive clips and posts, because those are notoriously known for breaking off.
Yeah,
and two,
and
honestly too, the way that the chest transforms kind of too. Like, remember when we got Revenge of the Fallen Optimus, like the very first one?
Yeah.
Remember how it shared that same transformation gimmick with or not gimmick, but that same transformation step as first edition Prime, and that was all done on clear plastic. I can see why they want to redo it. Also, Hasbro, please, new 07 Barricade. The current one sucks.
Yeah.
So if they're getting a new 07 Prime, are they gonna redo Jetfire?
I think
I'm gonna chime in real quick. So for those who don't know, as much I very heavily swear off live action movie figures, especially nowadays.
fake fan. Oh.
But there was a time where I was buying old school Studio Series. And I'm telling you guys right now, a lot of the issues that are being brought up with the SS32 Prime, I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off on this one. Not once that I have any issues with that figure, but that's also because, unlike pretty much most of the Transformers community as a whole, I'm not a heavy-handed barbarian with my figures. I take my time with every little piece until I understand how the figure works. I don't sit here and start trying to cram things together to try and get it into the other mode as quickly as possible, because at the end of the day, most of the time, the reason why we get these issues and we get these reports is because you were heavy-handed. That's literally the whole reason why. And like, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody in here. Like, let me make that clear. I'm not saying anybody in here is just a dum dum. What I'm saying is just a general consensus. If you're one of those people where you know you're heavy-handed with your figures, and you know you're heavy-handed when you transform your stuff, and you're known to break stuff, maybe twice before reporting it and saying it's a math issue. Because the reality of it is, you might have had that issue, but TFA didn't. You might have had that issue, but Acer didn't. You might have had that issue, but JJ didn't. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just also keep in mind too, time is a factor, because it's like you go to transform. Sorry.
Never mind. It just flipped.
Sorry, I thought you were done.
Go on. It flipped.
Anyway, the other thing that was revealed during Transformers Day is that Battersea, the shop in the UK, revealed a new Titan character. And it's actually the whole Battersea power station.
That is incredible.
Like, that is new Autobot Titan, peoples. What's his name? I don't know.
Just call him Battersea.
So they're running a fan vote for those names, and there are 3 of them. And apparently Simon Furman, who's like a veteran Transformers story writer, liked one of them. I think he's involved with it. Oh wait, no, he did the little mini comic to promote it. There are 3 names. So there's Turbinus or Turbinus. I don't know, but anyway, Turbinus Maximus.
Turbine Maximus.
Yeah, Turbine Maximus, Autobot Powerplex.
Yeah.
And then yeah. Oh, you have the names up. Yeah. Yeah. Can I just say flat out, these ones suck.
Kind of dumb, honestly.
They're just like, they're like ripoffs of Metroplex and Fortress Maxima. You want a good name? If you genuinely want a good name, and I came up with one, and I shared it in the comments, and I'm so disappointed that it's probably never going to see the light of day, to the point where I went to TF Wiki, and BC can vouch for me on this, to verify this name was taken. He's a Titan that transforms into a factory, right?
Ooh.
A power station?
A power station, yeah.
Call him Powerhouse.
Yeah. That would have been
It
a great
is
name.
literally right there, and no one has jumped on it whatsoever. Call him Powerhouse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calling him Powerplex makes him sound like that one character from Invincible.
You can't keep getting away with this.
Oh my god. But you know, as far as I'm concerned, this Titan looks awesome.
Yeah, the art for it's really sick.
He is
I like it a
beautiful.
lot.
What's interesting is that he's not an Autobot or a Decepticon at all. He's not going to have a faction.
He's an Autobot. He's an Autobot.
No,
Yeah,
he's not going to have a faction.
No.
One of the
He is
T's
Autobot.
names is like Autobot Powerplex.
Yeah, but that's a trade. That's like a brand thing. They said in the comic breakdown or whatever, he's not gonna be a faction. He's not gonna be part of it.
Why does he have a red?
But when we see the artwork right there, plain as day, he's got an Autobot symbol that gives lie to what they said.
Why would they do that?
Branding,
Like
to keep the trademark.
Okay, and while there,
I don't know.
if getting a toy, what's the point?
Hold on. I remember
For the sake of the comic, because they're
they mentioned something about this faction. They mentioned here. I forgot what they said. They said here. Where?
Yeah.
So they said here. Battersea confirmed that he's they said no, they were doing a collab post with one of the Instagram one of the IG Instagrammers. He said if I could choose a name, I would call it a Battersea and Hollow. He will bring the beat down on the evil Decepticons and also acts a beacon of hope for the Autobots.
I still like Powerhouse. They should have went with Powerhouse.
Powerhouse is such a better name.
So yeah, this new Titan is indeed the Autobot, as they said. So.
For the sake of branding, for the sake of the comic that they're making that ties into him, he does not have a faction. For the sake of the comic. That's what I was trying to clarify. Just keep in mind I've only been up for about an hour, and my brain is still booting up.
I don't know. Yeah.
Very strange, but
It would be cool if we get a toy of him, but I don't think that's going to happen.
yeah, we might.
Hey, what's up, the Elite Prime 9? How you doing? See ya. Okay, but I don't know. Maybe they'll do a toy. I don't know.
New Metro. Sorry.
We'll see what happens.
New Metroplex before new Titan, please.
But there we go. Yeah, I think that is all the new stuff that was revealed in during Transformers Day. We had the fan votes. Oh, yeah, there's the poster of the comic here.
They still should have called him Powerhouse.
Thank you.
Yeah. Battersea Power Station. Yeah.
Because that is a name that has not been taken yet.
Yeah. Powerhouse.
It makes sense.
But even in the comic, he has an Autobot symbol.
Yeah, but despite that, he's not going to be an Autobot or a Decepticon. They said that in Simon Furman's interview, I believe.
Okay.
And he's also not going to speak ever.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's stupid.
That's what?
Lame.
A Titan that was on Earth for a long time, and he's not going to speak.
And they're also not going to introduce the concept of city speakers or anything in this either.
So no Windblade?
Weird.
Which, by the way, I kind of hate how much of a backseat Windblade has been taking in the franchise lately. Because she's such a great character, and they're wasting her.
It's like she got her limelight in like Cyberverse and in the Prime Wars, but
And Rid 2015.
Starting to feel like we're trying to dodge a specific topic that needs to be discussed here.
like,
Hmm?
huh?
Oh.
What else was shown on Transformers Day that had everybody buzzing in a very negative way?
Yeah,
Right.
we need to talk about that.
So, since I was the one that had to give the reminder, I'll go ahead and lead the charge on this. On top of all these awesome new reveals and more details on the new Titan, the reveal of Shockwave, and seeing SS-86 Soundwave for the first time, all this absolutely epic amazingness. How they choose to end it that would have been the biggest middle finger to us of all time. Because on top of it, they basically just under the rug went, oh, hey, by the way, here's a price increase. Bye!
Yeah, no, that
Let
actually.
me be clear. From $24.99 to $27.99 and $54.99 to $59.99, those, it sucks, but I can kind of get behind it because it's not that big of an upcharge.
Yeah.
How can we go from $34.99 to $42.99?
Yeah, that one.
That doesn't make no sense.
It should have been $37.99. That would have been perfect.
Like
that would have made so much more sense. Look, I would be real with y'all. I would have even taken 38. I would have taken any of those two numbers over 40 friggin' 2. So you're telling, hold on, let me cook on this for a second. You're telling me that I'm now going to have to swallow my pride to buy 2 leg bots for $40. Also, you lost your mind. At this point, I don't care what your reasoning is. How you somehow managed to pitch this to justify it to any of the retailers, you have lost your mind. And I hope and pray that all the Voyagers, starting from the very first top of 2026 waves, shall form so bad that no matter what happens, you can't sell them. It will suck for us, but it will be a hard pill to swallow for you. Because at that point, it's painfully clear you made a really, really bad move with that level of a price increase. Like AJ said, if you would have at least just done 37, we'd have cried and moaned about it for a little bit, but we'd have gotten over it. We would have been like, okay, this is pretty much the norm. Let's just move on. Let's get on with our lives. This one is where a lot of us are basically pulling out our wallets, slamming it down, and tapping out. I have seen so many people that have been long-term collectors, long-term, get one look at those new prices and went, I'm done. I'm not continuing. This is ridiculous. And again, $27.99, not that big of a deal. $59.99, still kind of I can still kind of get behind it because it's not that. Again, it's not that egregious of a price up. When you are forcing a big upcharge on the Voyagers, if it was this massive a price hike across the board, it would have been ridiculous, but it would have been like, okay, well, at least they kept it even. You just pegged out one specific size class and went, you're the one that's going to be the pain in the butt. And I'm sorry, I don't know how anybody else may feel about this any further in here, but as far as I'm concerned, for the sake of censoring just a wee little bit because of where I'm at, you lost your mind. And all I'm gonna say is, at this point, we would all genuinely be lucky if I ended up with any Voyagers next year. Which basically means there were times where I would give specific figures a chance just because I didn't want to seem like I was just 100% biased towards one side and only what I want and completely disregarding these other things. With the price points you're putting on it now, giving chances is not going to fly with me anymore. You have to be picking that, and you're forcing me. And I'm going to end this off with this. I was at Target today, and there was a family, a mother, her son, and her daughter. She was taking them through toy aisles, and she specifically pointed out, hey, come over here. This is where the Transformers are. That little kid, this little boy, walked into the Transformers aisle, got one look. Instead of looking at the actual figures themselves, he immediately looked at the price tags. What he said? Verbatim. These prices are too expensive.
Wow.
You mean to tell me some kind of dirty 8-year-old kid can tell that you are price gouging? I would have at least accepted that if it's a kid, it's not going to care about the price. They just want the toy. I thought that you are full of crap. That no longer applies here. That no longer applies here. You have lost your mind. And you need to genuinely sit down and really think about what the heck it is you're doing at this point. Because I do not understand why it is that we as the fans are always going to be the ones suffering, yet you'll be the quickest ones to hide behind the whole guise of, well, it's mainly a kid's product, so whatever we say goes because the kids aren't going to care. Guess what, fool? So we don't want to hear it anymore. And it's only we affirming the one thing I've been saying nonstop, and the one thing that I went on absolute detail when I was on TFTC. I want a conversation with Chris Cox. Is I want to know precisely what's going on up in that brain that makes him think that this is okay. Because I am ready to pop off and let him have it. Because this is absolutely ridiculous. This is proof. Not only does he not care, that he is clearly not understanding the audience he's trying to sell product to. Because at the end of the day, genius, this isn't a gaming company. Regardless of how hard you're trying to turn it into one, that is not what Hasbro is. They're not a game company. They're a toy company. You need to think from the standpoint of a toy company. This is why one in any of the fandoms likes your stupidity. Because you don't think from the mindset of a toy people. You don't. You strictly only think from the mindset of a video game company. And that is why next to no one within actual Hasbro panels that are fans of their product like you.
It's almost like the CEO. It's almost like the CEO used to work for Microsoft and almost ran that company into the ground.
Now, it's very unfortunate that I'm looking at the price increases for the US, for America. That's really unfortunate. But I mean, $27.99 for deluxe, $59.99 for a liter. Okay, not bad. It's actually
Liter prices.
I think depending on the store, you'd pay like $59 for a liter, anyways, depending on the store.
Voyager class price point from $34.99 to literally $42.99. Like, are you kidding me? It could have been $37.99. or maybe just slightly higher. Maybe $36.99 would be better.
No,
I don't know.
it's just like they're high on that point. Like I don't know if that's okay for me to say, but they have to be high. Like that's not you. The most insulting thing, real quick. I want to just chime in, and I'll throw the mic back to you. I just want to say this: when Thrust went up for pre-order, they didn't even honor the new 42 price. They put him at 40. So why is it that an exclusive re-release of an already hard-to-come-by Target exclusive back in 2020, 2021 is getting a lower price than what the current Voyagers for next year are going to be? And even then, some of the stuff that is going up now, like Age of the Primes Wave 3 here in the States, is getting bumped up to the current prices. You want to know how I know that? Because I saw Onyx jump from $54.99 to $59.99 on Hasbro Pulse. My buddy David got charged $3 more and like a couple cents for Fireflight, who was originally at like $24.99 to honor the $27.99 plus tax price point.
This sucks so bad. Yeah. The Big Bad Toy Store just put the new stuff on pre-order, and yeah, it's already the price increase.
Walmart did too. Target's going to do the same thing too. And before any international people, present company, mainly the host excluded here, before anyone's like, oh, welcome to the prices that we have to pay. Look, I get it. Canada prices are kind of nuts. Singapore prices are kind of crazy. Everywhere else they're paying these prices. They're just not paying it in American currency because their currency, whether it be, pounds or Canadian dollars or whatever, adds up to the prices for the U.S. already.
Now, I will say
sort
this.
of get, but at the same time, it's still insulting. Sorry, JJ, go ahead.
I will say this though. All my years of buying figures, I don't usually buy it as the official retail price. I don't, because I can go through a loophole
Sorry.
in getting my figures cheaper than what they actually sell them for. So, so basically, I'm a member of this one toy shop that I usually buy my figures from, and member prices, beautiful, because I don't have to pay 109 ringgit 90 cents for one single deluxe, because 95 ringgit for one deluxe. Try to, yeah. So that would be like what, almost 22.60 US dollars for deluxe.
It would
Which I'm
basically
kinda
be
lucky
what
for.
sorry.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say,
Even
it
with the
would basically
Voyager
be
price
what the
point, even with the Voyager price point, I buy Voyagers cheaper. So for me, I only pay about 34 US dollars for a Voyager, which is still good. Even leaders, I can only buy like 1 liter class would be like what, 245, which I mean it's still or sometimes 240. 240 for a liter, about 57 US dollars, $2 cheaper than what the price increase sells it for. So I'm kind of safe on that, but I feel bad for those who live in the US that have to go through these price increases. I feel really bad for you guys.
Oh, don't worry, JJ. It's not like our country's on fire or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, but that is pretty much it for the Transformers Day stuff. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate about the price increases and all that stuff. So which, yeah,
I'm gonna say something about this year's Transformers Day. It sucked.
kind of
I'm
underwhelming.
sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. This was underwhelming.
It was underwhelming. Very underwhelming.
Okay, your whole plan was let's release the first wave for pre-orders of 2026, and then also throw in Soundwave. You had opportunity to show off Sunstreaker, to show off potentially Kranix or whoever else we're getting next year. Just a reveal. Just a reveal. I didn't even want pre-orders to happen. I really didn't. Especially after those price rumors. But mainly just because it's like, look, I want to focus on the stuff I have now. We're now working with 3 waves per line. That gives us time to catch up. But now it's like... And then those Target reissues, like, yay, more power to everyone. I'm still not happy about the thrust price, even though it's whatever. But, like, yeah, this Transformers Day sucked. Shockwave was probably the one highlight. The Battersea Titan, even though people are like, oh, new Titan figure? It's like, no. I don't know why people thought that. It's like, they even said, Nate even said, it's not going to be a figure. It's going to be, you know, something. So, I don't know what they were thinking. But, yeah. No. It also pained me.
Of all the reveals, I think Soundwave was the best one in my personal opinion.
Soundwave was the only one that was good because we've seen Barricade, we've seen Nemesis Prime, we've seen TF1 Arachnid and Alpha Trion. Like, we knew about this stuff. We just never saw them finalized because they brought prototypes over to STCC. That was it.
That's weird. You see, that's weird. Why not all of Wave 1 was on pre-order? Like, Wind Charger was not even on pre-order.
Yeah, I don't...
They're probably saving him for a Transformers Tuesday.
Even Voyager class Thundercracker wasn't even on pre-order. Like,
I wish they didn't put anything up for pre-order on that. Like,
wait, I was about to correct something. Is Thundercracker Voyager, or is he priced at leader?
He's a Voyager.
He's a Voyager. The only leaders in the first wave of Studio Series 2026 are Soundwave and Nemesis Prime.
My brain was thinking leader class for some reason. I don't know why. That would have been nice, but yeah.
But
okay.
But yeah, and also I was kind of anticipating Studio Series 86 Sunstreaker to be revealed during Transformers Day, because me and BC were going back and forth about who's going to get revealed. And yeah, we knew that Soundwave was going to be one of them because JT kind of confirmed that that Soundwave was one of the 3 reveals. And I'm like, okay, Soundwave is one of the 3 reveals. So who are the other 2? Who are the other 2? I'm pretty sure Sunstreaker, right? One of them got to be Sunstreaker. No, Target just flat out just decides to reissue Earthrise Sunstreaker. Like,
not only him, why Gigawatt again? Who asked for that?
I prefer to call him Gigawatt, but whatever.
I do Gigawatt because of the way Doc Brown says it in the movie. But anyway, like, who asked for him?
Like, I don't even need the DeLorean in my.
You know who you could. You know who you. This is going to defeat my entire argument from last time I brought this up. You know who you could have added as that Target exclusive? You know who could have actually deserved that spot, even though he's going to be getting it in SS86's little capsule line next year? Prowl!
Yeah. Or maybe a reissue of Earthrise Runabout. I mean, why not reissue that thing?
That's something I wanted to tell you about. Did you know that Runamuck has been cited in Walmarts here in the States for some reason? It's weird.
Yes, PC?
So can we point out the fact that this fool got super excited over the possibility that it was going to be Runabout, thinking that's what it was going to be? I knew he was going to be so mad when it turns out it wasn't Runabout.
I think
we live in separate countries. When he found that out and he crashed out, I felt his rage. It was both terrifying and hysterical at the same time.
I think we double teamed him on that because he pointed out he thought it was going to be Runabout, and I'm like, I don't think it's going to be Runabout.
Like, I'm happy for those people who got their legacy, the legacy Ramjet and Dirge reissues, and now they're gonna get the Earthrise thrust. I'm happy for them, but honestly, I have no need for another thrust because I already have thrust.
And watch, in the next few years, they gotta redo the cone heads again,
making this reissue completely pointless.
If they don't, I'll be surprised, but. Because actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna backpedal on that for a second. I'm gonna reel that back. I'm gonna release that catch for a sec. I don't think they'll need to redo the cone heads. I think those are as good as we're gonna get. If they do, it's probably going to happen, but I think they're going to look fine with the new Seeker mold for the traditional Seekers next year.
Well, that depends on how you do your displays, though. If you're one of those people where you put all of your Seekers, including the cone heads, all on one spot, yeah, no, they're going to look like a sore thumb, and they absolutely need the update. But if you're doing what I'm doing, where you separate them out by year, then honestly, at that point, the 3 I have, I'm fine. I'm not, like, would I want the new one? Absolutely. But if we don't get them, I'll be fine either way. That's what I'm saying.
Anyone want to see that zero?
Anyone see? Wait.
It's not going to be a reissue. It's going to be a new mold.
Yeah, new mold.
New mold.
What do you mean see? If there's been leaks or something, I'm curious, but I doubt it. Cause...
Well, there are leaks, though. Anyway.
That prime.
If you didn't read the title, we have a surprise unboxing today.
So this is the part where I'm probably going to need to leave before I kill somebody.
So, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, okay, whatever.
And everyone in between.
Gentlemen, boys, peoples. Feast your eyes on a figure that I decided to get my hands on when I was in my trip. I went to a shop called Toy Lunatic. It is much like a shop called One Toy in my country, but One Toy is kind of better.
I'll be right
because
back.
they always stock the new stuff. So I finally got my hands on my first T-Spark figure. And I'm pretty sure y'all know what it is.
Oh.
Transformers Takara 40th Selection Lyo Convoy from
You were saying?
Ladies, stop fighting. You're both pretty.
I will use you as the weapon. Shush.
Make me. I'm sick. Ish.
Anywho, yes, I finally have an anime accurate Lyo Convoy that BC doesn't have.
It's almost like the Legacy Evolution one should have waited. Who said that?
BC, you might wanna go after Naruto because he mistakenly called this boy Lyo Kaiser.
Too many Lyos. Call him. I don't know. Lionheart.
Naruto?
Can we stop picking on this poor boy? We do it enough as is.
Oh man!
And I'm not just saying that because he did Armada justice. Mostly. Speaking of, how's that next tier list going, Naruto? Is there going to be another RADO 1 at the bottom?
You know what? I'm gonna just call him Leonardo DiCaprio.
I don't know. I think Leonardo da Vinci works better.
Next, he says next tier list is in a vault somewhere. I pray that you'll do a Skybite one.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there are only like 4 Skybite designs.
Four?
Yeah. RADO 1, IDW, Cyberverse, and Cyberworld.
There's also his animated design.
Wait. If you're talking about the one that's a redo of Lugnut, I kind of sort of don't count that.
Naruto?
Yes. Let the cat in the box.
No, Quentin. He's gonna treat it like Schrodinger's cat.
You listen here.
If anyone doesn't know what that is, look it up. Educate yourselves.
All right, let's open this boy up. Let's open this boy up and see.
You know, I'm actually looking forward to getting mine soon.
Oh my gosh!
What?
So happy that I have. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting mine soon. I'm excited.
Oh. Oh.
You know what?
This.
I think I actually might get rid of the Legacy Evolution one.
Like that.
Call it heresy or whatever, but like honestly, I don't like the Legacy Evolution one.
What? Sorry.
Lyo Convoy.
Uh-huh.
I don't like the Legacy Evolution one. I want that one.
This one.
Yeah, I want that one.
You want the more anime accurate Lyo Convoy.
Yep. So we're in the episode here.
Now, if I decide to
Everybody for coming by, appreciate it. I've been BC. Remember, stay there to get your geek on. Put the damn figure down.
which channel you think this is?
You. I don't hear nothing from.
Excuse me?
I don't hear nothing from you.
All I hear is radio jumble, like you're talking like Bumblebee with a broken voice box. What?
Never mind.
I can't. Is anyone else having issues, or is it just me?
Oh, we got some good stuff here. Ooh.
What the?
Yep.
I couldn't hear him. He was saying stuff and I couldn't hear him. Every word was like breaking up.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh. I thought I...
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Now we can hear you. Okay.
I think your phone was having...
We're ending the show right here. Put the damn figure down. So, out of BC, this has been the ENERGON then. Hope we all had fun.
And again, whose channel do you think this is?
I ain't trying to hear nothing from you.
I'm not putting the figure down. I just unboxed it.
Alright, I'm back. Oh.
I'm gonna check the zones of Emma. There's a kitty!
He wants to be in here with me.
Oh, it's a kitty. Hi.
Gypsy's currently asleep, but I'll show her off. No, not my face. There.
You gonna get comfy, Milo?
There you go.
Oh, we got the
She a big old
more
loaf.
anime accurate Lyo Convoy in all of its glory. And
She's a big old loaf.
He's such a good buddy.
You said your cat's name was Milo?
Yeah.
It's funny enough, TF Addictress, my girlfriend, she has a cat named Milo. Tuxedo kitties are our best cats. We have 4 cats.
We have two
a
cats
toy cat.
and a dog.
I have a toy cat. Yeah.
Okay. You want that now?
I want another cat so bad. I love Gypsy, but I want another
Look
cat.
at that beautiful face. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Oh, this is
Something tells me we're going to end up getting a dark amber Lyo Convoy or Copy Convoy in the future.
I wouldn't say no to that.
Did I say that name right, BC? Dark Amber?
Dark Amber is a stupid cross-promotional name that they came up with because for whatever reason they were too scared to use the actual name. It's supposed to be Copy Convoy.
Oh. See, I never watched Beast Wars 2nd or Neo, so I'm sorry.
Oh, you need to fix it.
I definitely need to fix that. Beast Wars is my favorite.
And before anybody sits there and says, "Oh, we're having very many updates," it's free on YouTube. You don't have an excuse.
And they got subtitles on it?
And they got subtitles on it.
Yes! I say if it's got the
More
YouTube
accessories
generated
or-
subtitles, I might question the
I you to a check. I swear on everything.
Reel it back. Reel
Okay.
it in.
Okay, we have instructions.
The beast is showing.
Also-
Calm down.
No,
Yes.
no.
Listen here, you bull-headed, bearded. I can't think of another B word. Not one that's child-friendly, anyway.
This isn't Scrapyard TFA. Come on.
Oh, my God.
The fact that I'm not allowed to cuss is the only reason I'm not firing back.
So we have. So he only comes with 2 accessories. Okay. Okay, he comes with 2 accessories.
You know what's funny? You never miss depth perception until it's gone.
Oh.
Everyone get an eye patch. Do a shockwave challenge trend or something. I don't know. I hate migraines.
There we go. That is beautiful. Ah!
The only
Look at this
reason I would
Lio
want that-
convoy. Oh, he's
The head on the line actually looks good, and it doesn't look like a child got fused with her pet.
Look at this beautiful thing. Look at this beautiful.
I think I understood that reference.
What?
It said it looks like a. It doesn't look like a child that fused with their pet.
Why is the tail so
I think I
skinny?
understood that reference.
You've seen Full Metal Alchemist, right?
I know of the joke, and I've seen a digibash of that, and it's the most hysterical thing, but also one of the saddest.
It's so
So
sad.
everybody, we're going to say bye-bye to the Hasbro version soon because I'm giving this off to a friend of mine. So.
I would say I dare you to toss it, but I don't like when people throw their figures.
Yeah.
Also, BC's present, and I'm pretty sure he would kill me.
But look at that.
It's such a beautiful rendition of that toy.
This is the best version of Lio Convoy right here. I'm so glad I. And BC.
I wonder if he's in stock anywhere. I know he's on Big Bad.
BC is just not gonna
He-
forgive me for this. No.
He is on Big Bad. I think he's like $50 on Big Bad, which is cheaper than I thought.
Yeah, but I mean, like, in stock, not like pre-order.
I think he's only on pre-order right now.
Dag nabbit.
Let me double check.
I'm doing the same thing at the... No, not Convoy. Well, that still worked, apparently.
Yeah, it's on pre-order.
Dag nabbit.
Unfortunate, but it looks really good.
It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful.
Really,
And look at that. The main does spin. What?
Wait, what?
The main spins.
I didn't know that.
That is
Oh my gosh, the main
That's-
does spin.
the fact that they took the time to re-engineer that part to add that in is really cool.
Hasbro, why you lacking?
I don't know why they're lacking, but look at this. Look at this beautiful. It spins.
That's
It spins really.
really goofy, but I love that.
That's so cool. Then again, I always liked a lion mane spin because I grew up with
That is so cool.
non-Transformers fact incoming. I grew up with Power Rangers Ninja Storm. So like the Megazord, the Storm Megazord has like the lion's shoulder and it like spins. So I always like that type of thing.
Spins. Oh my god.
I need this figure now.
Man,
Quick,
I really
to the base
wish-
of E!
I really wish Amazon would like respond to me on one of my packages.
Oh, which one?
I had like ordered some seasoning and rub off Amazon so I could grill tomorrow because I didn't want to go because I bought it earlier in the week since I didn't have time to go to the store physically to go buy it since it's from a restaurant. It showed up and apparently the box got dropped like 3 times from van to the door and the rub spilled out all over the box.
Ew.
Yeah, so like I picked it up and like it feels like there's like dirt or sand coming out of it, and I open it up and it's the whole freaking container just spilled everywhere.
Yeah.
I would personally contact them via phone call. If you want their number, I'll DM it to you on the grams of Insta.
No, I've already got like the customer service chat. I think it's probably too late for some of them, or they just like don't care.
No, I'm pretty sure their customer service is like 24/7 because I've called them like late at night.
Oh, I've been waiting on this like customer service chat for like 10 minutes now.
Yeah, no, dude, just call them. You get a better result.
Yeah, I'll call them in a little bit after this is over. Because like I can't just return it. Like I can't sit there and say, "Hey, here's a busted open thing of dry rub." Like
Yeah, no, you need financial compensation, or
Like-
a replacement.
like send me another one. I can't just return a box of seasoning like that. Because it would end up going in the trash anyways.
Yep.
So like, man, I was having a really good day until I got home from helping my friend with yard work and saw that.
Okay. When this done, we're transforming Lyle Convoy into his
I'm just browsing on eBay.
Yeah, this thing is wonderful.
eBay listings. Why do you do this? Stop listing non-Transformers stuff as Transformers.
Speaking of eBay, I need to see if there's something I can get from there for cheaper.
I'm just looking up stuff to look up stuff because I'm not bored per se. I'm just curious.
Lyle Convoy people, the more anime accurate Lyle Convoy colors are just so good. His head sculpt. Yeah.
I have a mighty need.
Oh, this is a great Lyle Convoy.
You know what? While we're on the topic of Lyle Convoy, I want to see if I can find that Universe 08 Leo Prime.
But yeah, Lyle Convoy.
They
Very well done.
do not have what I want for cheaper. I'm better off buying the new version of it, or the newer card. Dang.
Ooh, Toy Arena has them in stock. Oh, the price. Ooh.
At least it's not.
That price though. Yuck. What?
At least it's not Toy Wiz pricing.
Oh God.
Dude, like, there was like a couple of things that on pre-order, and like immediately Toy Wiz took all of the pre-orders, and they were like, "Yeah, this spinning top that normally costs $12 is gonna cost you $90 now."
Yeah, I just saw Yeah, Toy Wiz has always had weird pricing. Well, weird and bad, but
I managed to convince the server I'm in to go and just like review bomb them on Amazon for that pricing. Like, it went from $12 to like $99 in like a day, and it was sold by Toy Wiz. So I was like, no, you guys can get bent.
that's crazy.
You can already tell which one I like better.
Right? It's obviously the Legacy Evolution one. Shocker.
Yeah,
I
the
love
one on
that version a lot more because the lion face just that just looks.
I found the Leo Prime. I'm not saying that as a joke. I mean, I found the universe one I was looking for. Still don't understand why his cyber key is blue, but whatever. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that figure.
I just I don't know. I've always wanted it because I have this like cool headcanon thing where it's like, what if in a parallel universe, Lyle Convoy was in the Leo Breaker mold and him and Optimus were able to combine?
that'd be pretty cool.
Okay, that would be pretty cool.
Because it's like if Robot Masters can, do Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal doing a double Optimus tornado, why can't You know, why can't Optimus and Lio Convoy like legit combine into like Savage Claw mode, or I guess Primal Claw mode?
I kind of hope that for like the future Unicron trilogy toys, they do keep like the combining gimmick for some of that stuff.
Dude, I really want a modern day Leo Breaker so bad. Like he's so underappreciated in Cybertron, and it's funny too because my mom, I remember showing a Leo Breaker, and I remember her like audibly expressing like, you know, I actually like him. Like he's she didn't say he's cool, but he's in typical mom fashion. He's like, oh, he's pretty or he's nice. And I'm like, he's cool though, right? He's a giant. He's a lion. It's like he's able to combine with Optimus. It's like he's sick. And then that led to like one of the most like ambitious toy hunts where I called a Kmart. If you remember Kmart, oh my age is showing.
God. I haven't been to a Kmart since 2018.
But I called a Kmart that was like, I want to say either within Pittsburgh, because keep in mind this was like I was 10 or 11, maybe 12 at the time, and I was living in Pennsylvania. And like we had to go to either another city over, or we went like in Pittsburgh or past Pittsburgh, and they took me to the Kmart because I called them. I'm like, "Do you guys have Leo Breaker?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, we do." I was like, and then immediately I run to my parents. I'm like, "Mom, Dad, they have Leo Breaker. Can we go?" And they're like, "Well, where is it?" And I'm like, "It's in this city." And it's like, "That sounds pretty far." It's like, no, it's like an hour and a half away. And they're like, "An hour and a half?" I'm like, yeah, but I want them. It's like, "Can we go?"
Oh, that's nice of them though.
Yeah, and then after like begging and pleading and like borderline throwing a tantrum, I was like, but I want him. He's cool. And it's like I have Optimus and I need him because he showed up in the show.
Oh man, it's one of those things too. Where like as an adult now, I realize it's like I used to want to go to the stores and look for toys as a kid. Now it's like as an adult, like I really don't want to drive all over town.
Like now I understand, and it's like I wish I could.
There's a lot of things that now it's like I understand. It's like going to the pumpkin patch with Dad, and it's like, Dad, I want the big one, and it's like, no, we can't have that one. Like, but it's the biggest. Like, no. And now as a grown man, I'm like, I see why he said no.
Yeah, I don't want to lift a heavy pumpkin.
I grabbed an 85-pound pumpkin last week from the pumpkin patch, and like,
oh my god!
Dude, it is.
I mean, I can bench press like 250, but God, 85 pounds for a pumpkin.
Dude, like it was so awkward to pick up and carry back to the trailer to get in my car.
Did you have to like penguin waddle with it? Like
I managed to get it onto my shoulder so I could carry it to the trailer, but
oh okay.
I am so happy that I have this Takara version of Lio Convoy. It's my only T-Spark figure, and I'm so happy I have it. And yeah, this is the one I'm keeping, and this is the one I'm selling away. So
I genuinely think I might get rid of my Evolution one.
yeah, if I get the T-Spark one, I'm getting rid of it.
I might. I'm debating on it because it's like I can't let go of stuff. I am what I like to refer to as a trans hoarder.
And this guy, the metallic blues on his head, the silver paint, the gold paint, oh my gosh. More anime accurate lion face. He has pupils in his eyes.
Because I kind of like to imagine the Legacy Evolution one as like, what if Lio Convoy was in Western Beast Wars?
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. My brain paused for a minute.
Yeah, I sent you the pump I bought. I eventually had to load it into a wheelbarrow to roll it around, but it was worth it.
And the gimmick with the sharp blades, yeah, this is much better than the stinky little ones that we had in the Hasbro version.
Wait, where'd you send it?
I sent it to you on Instagram.
I didn't get nothing. There it is. There it is. I got it.
Oh, so good, so good. I love it. So
my cats love it.
Holy pumpkin!
Is BC still here?
I sense the seething of rage within him. No,
He's sitting there like, I can't watch. I don't want to watch this.
Yeah. I'm sorry, BC.
No, you're not. You sent me a DM on Instagram saying, "Oh, BC is gonna be, I don't know what words I'm allowed to say on your stream, Ted Nabbit."
BC in chat.
So I was right. It is seething. So I was right. It is seething right now. Okay.
Come on, BC. Come on. Let me enjoy the moment.
Yeah, no, JJ sent it to me too.
Convoy, please.
Hey, BC. Maybe you'll find one at TFCon Chicago.
You might.
But the fact that the main can spin is.
Can it turn into an arm weapon mode?
If only.
Not this one.
Yeah, it's.
That's
kind of why.
Spin,
oh yeah, I forgot you have yours on. Yeah.
This is the coolest thing ever on this thing. The main can spin at something. Oh,
man, Takara looked at that and they were like, "We want to make this more anime accurate. Let's add in." Because like I thought.
Go ahead.
I thought it was just going to be like a straight repaint into that with a better lion head, but the fact that they added on the main spinning gimmick for the robot mode is really cool, and it makes the 50 big buckaroos feel less bad.
Now look, I'm not gonna say it's almost like Takara cares more than Hasbro, but at the same token, it kind of seems what it is. I mean, then again, Takara has a better budget to work with compared to Hasbro.
Oh yeah, 100%. Whenever it comes to like,
yes,
like I'm not a Hasbro stan per se. Like I'm not gonna, sing their praises to the end of the earth all the time because I will admit, I'll acknowledge their flaws and like I'm still looking at you, Vector Prime. Why were you a G-Axis remold? Such a dumb choice.
The room.
At least he's gonna get a new mold next year. So.
Yeah, that's also true. And the sad part is I still want to get another one to do them in the gold, like the Galaxy Force Hasbro version. But my point remains, Hasbro's got their flaws, but they also do their best. Takara really knocks it out of the park every so often, because, I mean, they're obviously, like, some oddities. I mean, some of the collabs they're doing are kind of crazy, and, like, some of their prices are insane.
Yes, BC?
So the major reasonings behind why the Hasbro version simply did not turn out nearly as good is because here in the States, unfortunately, Lyle Convoy really doesn't have a presence. So therefore, if Hasbro were to add in all of the fun little gimmicks he would have had, the American fan base would have looked at it like this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And they would have left, they'd have just left him. They never would have touched him. Lyle Convoy has a much bigger presence in Japan, so therefore when they got to redo it, it gave them the opportunity to make it for their audiences. So with how much everybody wants to sit here and get on Hasbro's case saying that they should have did it this way to begin with, shut your mouths right now, because you clearly don't have a single understanding on precisely what the business decision was there. Did I even remotely say that they were smart for this? No. I was very vocal with how much I wanted that main spinning gimmick. But when I actually asked one of the reps and they told me that was word for word why, I completely forgave it.
Yeah, it's not like Takara and Hasbro designed it initially to have the gimmick, and then they gutted it specifically for Hasbro. Because Hasbro does do that with some of their franchises they share directly with Takara. At least they used to do that a lot more. Like,
yeah.
But they don't do it as much. Like, I think a lot of the stuff they do with Takara now is like basically 1-to-1.
Yeah. I ain't pooping on Lyle Convoy here in Legacy Evolution, but
it's just nice that he actually has the main spinning gimmick, though.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I love it.
And I still want to use my headcanon of, like, what if Lyle Convoy was in Western Beast Wars with that figure, because, I mean, it fits in with the aesthetic. He's got the derpy face and everything.
Yeah. And, I mean, you could use that as an excuse, realistically. But ultimately, at the end of the day, with how much everybody, especially right here, is saying, "Oh, Hasbro, why couldn't you do the same thing?" Yeah, I'm gonna require each and every one of you to start backpedaling and apologize for that.
I wonder if a lot of the fans that are complaining also happen to have been like big Beyblade Burst fans, because that was really bad during that time where they gutted gimmicks.
To be honest, I don't even remember what I said a moment ago, so sorry regardless, I guess.
Like, because they didn't just design it with it initially and then removed it for Hasbro only. Like, it was released like that across the board, and Takara went back later for their release.
Yeah,
and made that change.
It's not like Legacy Evolution, Wild Rider, and Breakdown. It's not like Vector Prime. It's not like Velocitron Nemascourge.
It just wasn't designed with that in mind initially, because it was like it's just not going to sell if it has that, and it might be more expensive. So like,
yeah,
because it's like we all know Transformers is like way more appreciated over in like Japan and like overseas than over here in the States. Like Transformers is a worldwide phenomenon. That is undeniable. But like compared to the US, I'm pretty sure Japan has us beat in like in terms of like overall fandom.
I think the main issue too like comes from a lot of like stuff that like across the world everything is seen differently than it is here. Like Hasbro looks at a lot of their IPs and they're like, it's just a kid's toy, and it's like, no. I mean, like, yeah, it is a kid's toy, but like it's not the reason people buy it. It's like because a lot of the shared franchises between Hasbro and Takara have young and old fans, and we just want it to be properly recognized by Hasbro and not just kid toy.
That's a nice maw.
Oh my god!
He looks hungry.
They painted the teeth and the tongue. They painted the tongue. All this stuff.
Did they paint the roof of his mouth?
Yeah, that's actually what I'm kind of curious about.
They did. That's fine.
No, it's yeah.
I was curious. It wouldn't be
Who's
like
gonna look at the roof of the mouth and be like, "Oh, this is unpainted. This sucks."
Hold on. I'm looking at the top of the mouth, but inside there's molded teeth.
Wait, what?
Molded teeth.
They actually. I see the two like the front two like canines, but
molded teeth.
That's actually kind of cool.
Inside molded teeth. What?
Dang it, Hasbro Pulse. Can you get him in stock already? I know I'm going to be borderline bankrupt next month, but still.
I'm loving this more and more. I'm absolutely loving this more and more.
Also, I realized that on the Nemesis version of Lio Convoy, they did paint the eyes, and he doesn't look like a soulless creature.
You mean Copy Convoy?
Yes.
Yeah, Copy. So what do you guys think is going to be revealed for Transformers Tuesday if we're getting one this week?
I'm hoping they reveal the next batch of Primes that we're going to be getting for Age of the Primes. Or maybe Bruticus. Like the full Bruticus.
Okay, so not crushing or anything. I'm throwing my input on that. I don't think we're going to see Bruticus until probably like New York Comic Con or New York Toy Fair or whatever. Because that's October 13th to the 16th, 17th? I forget.
Marvelous. This live has been going on for 2 hours now. So
you are very late.
I'm going to throw my hat in the ring for what I think is going to happen.
By all means.
So, I think at New York Comic Con, we're going to see Onslaught, Brawl, Blast Off, and Vortex together. But Onslaught's strictly just going to be the prototype. He's not going to be anywhere near ready to actually show off how he works.
Oh, I just realized that the leg bots for Bruticus are going to be 43.
Yeah. Let's ignore that for right now.
I don't want to think about that right now.
Yeah, let's just
and then sometime before the end of the year, they're finally going to reveal Swindle. And then right around about Christmas time is when they're going to finally show the full Bruticus.
So, let me clarify what I meant for Transformers Tuesday. I thank you for your response, by the way, BC. because I can see that happening too. But for Transformers Tuesday specifically, if we get one this week, or Transformers Thursday, or whatever they want to do, because they like to pick and choose, what do you think we'll see pre-order wise go up? I'm going to say probably Windcharger and Thundercracker are going to go up at the same time.
Probably.
And I hope it's not going to be $50 or $60 and 27. I hope they. I mean, it probably will be, but still. I'll repress that trauma for later.
Because if they do a Transformers Tuesday or Transformers Thursday this week, they better reveal Studio Series 8600 Street.
What? Wait. Why would they do $60 for a Voyager?
Oh, right. Sorry, I got leader class on the brain.
Oh.
Because I look at that Thundercracker, I'm like, there's no way that's a Voyager. He looks like a leader.
Yeah, he's a Voyager. But that said, if that ends up being true, I want everybody to pay attention to the Thundercracker pre-order. If that struggles, and I legitimately mean struggles, like if it does not sell out immediately, that's going to be very telling.
Yeah, it's going to be like the best case scenario for that. I kind of hope it struggles, because I want Hasbro to backpedal their dog water pricing.
So I'm probably going to be not only part of the problem, but I'm also going to acknowledge the problem. Even if it does sell out, we know who to really blame.
Yeah.
And it starts with a capital S.
Yeah.
Sorry, BC. Go ahead.
Capital S.
Who normally buys a large amount of stock for a high popular item?
True.
Scalpers.
Oh, yeah.
Then, technically speaking, it creates a false sense of, oh, this is actually really popular. I need to get my hands on it as soon as I see it. And then all of a sudden, we're just going to start ignoring the prices again.
Well, I'm saying it from the standpoint of, like, even if it does sell out, yeah, there are going to be actual people who are going to honor those prices. And as I said, I will unfortunately probably be one of, not even probably, I will be. I have no shame in that, but I'm going to be smart. But my main thing is look at SS86 Soundwave. Like, yeah, everyone wants that, but I guarantee you there were some bots and scalpers that were also the main reason why those pre-orders went out of stock so fast. Because he went out within an hour.
Yeah, but that's normal.
Mm-hmm. Even with that price, I don't know.
Even with that price, that's like within the hour, that's normal.
We'll wait and see, I suppose. But
That sole understanding is why I said if Thundercracker genuinely struggles to sell out to the point where he doesn't sell out for days or even months on end, despite being a very popular 84 character and a seeker, that's going to be very telling to Hasbro. Where they're going to realize, oh, crap, we fucked up.
Yeah, because like their pricing has always gone up every so many years. Like I remember when I got back in during Titan's return towards like the middle of it, and deluxes were like 15, Voyagers were 25, and leaders were like 40 to 45, depending on if you're at Walmart or Target.
Oh, good old days.
I think so. I could be wrong on that.
No, you're right.
But like it was, and the toys were genuinely good during those time periods too. And like whenever they said, "Hey, we're doing a price increase to up the quality for War for Cybertron," initially I was like, "Okay, let's see the first wave of Siege," and it looked good. You get the toys in hand, and they felt the like you felt the quality increase.
The fact that Siege Prime or Megatron has not yellowed compared to the Megatron counterparts of Earthrise, and even like Earthrise Prime not yellowing or anything, kind of goes like as a testament to show like, yeah, those were good quality. Nowadays, still good quality, but
it's like the price increases they've done since then have just been like they got to make their bag. So like,
yeah,
it's less about, you know, hey, we want to give the fans better quality, which I don't doubt the designers want to give us better quality. I know they want to.
But the company themselves won't because it's all about money.
Yeah, they're like, it's not going to make us money.
Hold
So
on. Let me dive in on that one. I'm glad you're moving the company out of it real quick. Now, hear me out. If the designers and the people trying to get the product out to us are literally like the whole reason behind the price increase is because the quality is going to go up too, all of a sudden that $42.99 is gonna start sounding a lot better.
yeah, like if the quality goes up, I'm not going to be mad about the price increase.
Exactly. At that point, if I can pull the figure out of the box and notice a quality difference right when I touch it, all of a sudden that 40 plus isn't going to sting as bad.
Because like the Thundercracker looks like it should be a leader class based off of like the cleanness of the robot and the cleanliness of the jet. But then you look at Alpha Trion, it doesn't look bad by any means. It's just, is that worth $43? No, not really. Not to me.
No.
That's kind of where like you start to like muddy the water a little bit. Is whenever it's like some figures that we've gotten in their price point have justified it, and then others it's like this isn't bad, but it's not worth the money.
Like, really good example. The commanders thus far, like Silverbolt, originally when I first heard, oh, he's going to be a commander class, like, and they're upping the price to like $90 because I mean, commanders used to be like 80, right?
Yeah.
Like when I heard, oh, commanders are going up next year, like for Age of the Primes or whatever, and it's like, or I could be wrong. I don't fully remember. I misremember a lot of stuff. My point being is, I looked at that and I'm like, there's no way they can make that $90. Everyone used to crap on that giant extra turbine that like transformed them into like a space shuttle borderline type thing. I get that figure in hand. That is one of the best figures to exist to this day.
Yeah, like I didn't expect to like the aerial bots as much as I did. Like
seriously, like if you like seriously, I did not expect Silverbolt to be as good as it was. Will I say he's worth $90 with everything that he can do? Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, he justified the price.
Honestly, that's $90 worth of toy. I can 100% justify.
Like Silverbolt was the only commander with the base mode that like I went through all of the steps to like every mode, because like I didn't do that for Motormaster at all. Like Motormaster, I bought that for Metasaurus. It's like it's
no. Keep in mind, my wife isn't exactly Transformer savvy the same way we are. She got one look at Superion when he was like before I had all the Limbots, and I was really only messing with the frame because I had just recently gotten Silverbolt around that time. She got one look at that and she was like, that was a $90 figure? I'm like, yeah.
It's nuts what they
and she was like, that thing looks way too cool to be a $90 toy. And I'm
like they definitely, at least like the frame combiners are still not perfect. They never will be, because we don't have the budget to make like all of the arm and leg bots do everything.
Like the all-in-one system, like Mastermind Creations.
Yeah, but like also those MMP bots cost like $200 per piece.
Mm-hmm.
So hear me out. We now have another way in how that could have been done. It's entire, like, I cannot believe I'm actually coming back to this third-party company yet again. I swear I'm cursed. Chancellors. They just recently finally completed the Menosaur. I look at the way that thing combines. Y'all, if Hasbro were to have actually implemented the same exact idea with their Stunnicons, I would both be terrified of the thing and aesthetically love it at the same time.
Have you seen that base mode for Motormaster's trailer? Good God.
Yeah, the secondary trailer? That thing is insane.
That's scary.
That's insane.
That thing is absolutely insane. But like what I'm talking about is, what's his face? both drag strip and dead end, they had designated combiner joints built into their robot modes.
Oh wait.
As it turns out, where we were all thinking, that's one of the many sacrifices they had to make for the elbow joint. This clip onto a shell piece that then wraps around and locks on the car, and then there's separate locking points on the shoulder itself that latches into the body. And when I say latch, they latch.
That ain't coming
You
off.
can pick this combiner up and shake him like a screaming child, and not a single thing would fall off of him. It's insane how the Fans Toys version of Minosaur works. And I look at that, and then I look at mine, and on one hand, I absolutely love what Fans Toys did. Here is where I very much am finally starting to realize I've broken free of the Fans Toys bias within me. Between and the Hasbro version, if I was genuinely 100% forced to pick, I'm going to go with the Hasbro every time. And the reason why is because, while yes, I absolutely love all the engineering that goes into the Fans Toys version, all of the neat little transformation tricks, neat little transformation engineering things, all the different ways the mechanics work on it. I love every single aspect about it, and the fact that the combined form alone, a different transformation where you can turn it into a toy accurate form. I'm still going to go with the Hasbro for one simple reason. It's easier to manage. Fans Toys is a royal pain in the dookie. Let's just be 100% real about that. And Fans Toys purists, let me explain. Fans Toys does not care if you're having fun. They care if you're displaying it only and never touching it. That's the only area they care about. And it all shows in how they design their figure. This Hasbro one, I have zero issues with breaking it down and looking at the separate robots and vehicles and then building it all back up in the Minosaur. I vastly prefer it for the sole reason of it's fun to do. Fans Toys does not understand that at the end of the day, they're still making toys. And at the end of the day, if those toys don't do what they need to do, people are not going to be happy with it. So at the end of the day, Minosaur and Superion, both from Fans Toys and Hasbro, I got to handle the Fans Toys Superion. The thing is absolutely gigantic. Basically, to give you guys a general idea on just how big the Fans Toys Superion stands. He can look Titan Scorponok in the eye. That's how big he is.
Oh.
He's a absolute unit. And pretty much in the exact same breath, the Minosaur stands around about the same size. Seeing everything in hand, I still go with Hasbro. Because there's simply just way too much fun to break down and turn into the other modes. You cannot do that with Fans Toys.
Nope.
So Hasbro's doesn't cost a kidney to buy either.
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing with that. I was able to come up with this entire argument, and not once did I mention the pricing.
That's usually what keeps me from buying like a lot of stuff. Is like it looks really cool, and I probably love whatever third-party thing I'm looking at, but it's like the cost is hard to justify for me sometimes.
It also depends like on which company you're going for too.
Yeah.
But like Fans Toys is notoriously known for their more extravagant pricing compared to like that of like MMC or Ocular Max or I don't know, I'm gonna throw in an old one for the sake of it, like Fans Project or Make Toys.
Then that's fine, fair and dandy. But let's also be real and give Fans Toys the credit they rightfully deserve. When you hit their price, you get a knockout of a product.
Yeah.
Like for those who know, I've owned Fans Toys products. Holy God! When you pay that extremely high price for a figure, you get a statement piece when it comes in the mail. You feel the weight of it when you pick up the box. And I'm not talking the box the figure comes in. I'm talking the box they shipped it to you in. Like, you feel the weight of everything after opening the box. Fans Toys products are insane. I still stand by Hasbro has the better combiners.
Not to mention the designers for Hasbro combiners have even said they want combiners that would articulate like a regular figure, and they made it work.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Whether you dislike the frame system or not, that's irrelevant. They did what the goal was. They made a posable combiner compared to that of Combiner Wars. And I'm not gonna sit here and crap on Combiner Wars. I was still one of the probably, all of us were excited about all those combiners. Did they end up being repeat after repeat of each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
like that's just gonna happen.
But like, what can you do in that regard? And again, it's not like G1 has done that before either. But like in regards to like from then to now, and that's the that's the beauty of it. Every figure that Hasbro has made within the 41 years of this franchise, God, I feel old, has been a step up in terms of quality, engineering, and execution.
Yeah.
It has been like an advancement with each and every single one. Remember when we all praised Earthrise Optimus Prime? When we first got that thing, we were like, oh, no other Optimus Prime will outdo him.
False.
SS86, anyone?
Don't you dare lump me into that. I was critical of Earthrise Prime right from the get-go.
Well, I'm not speaking for everyone. I'm saying in a general sense of like the fandom, not just present company here.
Generally it was like a really good Prime. It has
generally Earthrise at that point in time, it was a good toy, but it just didn't feel like it was worth the $50, $54 price point for Leader Class.
Exactly, that's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, you can definitely prefer Earthrise Prime from an aesthetics perspective, but if you're saying he's better because he's cheaper, okay, cool. You basically just proved you're willing to pay Hasbro more money for less stuff.
Like, I personally prefer the 86 one because of how much you get in the box. Like, you get the full-on figure, which is a brand new mold. The engineering is so much better. It's not like taking just the legs and just flip them up and then there you go, that's the back of the truck. They did something more. So,
well, I'm not saying like, sorry.
And with more articulation, of course, and with how much you get in the box. Like, the trailer is bigger and it's more dense with plastic. The roller inclusion, and the more accurate looking the drone, the blast effects.
Let's also keep in mind that for the Earthrise figure, for $50, you basically got Prime, the trailer, and the trailer drone, and that was it.
The gun.
Other than the obvious other. Obviously, aside from all that, realistically, what was anything extra he came with? The trailer and the drone, that was basically it.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying Earthrise was objectively better or even worth the price. I'll even be the one to admit that.
You had to buy the Centurion drone to get the rest of the stuff, which is a scumbag move.
Yeah, I didn't like I wasn't able to get the Centurion drone. I had to pass on that one.
Yeah.
I got lucky.
Like it's one of those where it was like, there are times where you can defend Hasbro's decisions, and there are times where you look at that and you say, no, you messed up this time.
Yeah, no, that was a stupid move.
Like
All those parts for the $50 price point should have came with that Prime. You cannot tell me otherwise. You cannot convince me otherwise. And if you genuinely feel that was the better choice, you're part of the problem.
because like at least with the 86, yes, the 86 one is more expensive. It's like JJ said, it's a new mold. It's got everything pretty much you could want for a G1 Optimus. Like
roller, the trailer is bigger. It can fit like almost like a Voyager Ironhide.
the plastic feels better. The paint is better.
I was just gonna make a joke in regards to the Centurion pack, and this is sheerly just a joke. If you're broke, just say that.
You know, wouldn't you?
But I also got lucky. So I mean, you know, again,
Yeah.
my joke remains as a joke. But
Like
I'm not, like I said, I'm not actively defending. Oh, $50 for Earthrise Prime. I was one of the few where I was just like, no. I got him. I didn't get him through Hasbro means. I actually got him from a seller buddy of mine, and I think I even paid less for him. But like, he's not worth 50. He's not even worth 45. At very best, he'd be worth like 40. 86 Prime deserves that $90 price point. That's another really good example. It's pick and choose, man. Like, okay, I'm gonna throw one. This might be some heresy in general company. I don't agree with Devastation Prime's price point. I don't. That thing should not be like $20, $22, whatever. Like, no. That's a $15 figure at best.
I both agree and disagree.
I can see that. Like it's not like in terms of modern Optimuses, it's not the best one, but it definitely brought me back to my childhood.
That is a figure where you can definitely tell it's created such a level of controversy, and I feel like that was ultimately the point.
Done on purpose to make people talk about it.
And because of that, it's creating a false sense of need for Devastation. Because we're getting a Bumblebee now. We're getting a Sideswipe and a Wheeljack. Granted, they're just redecos, but guess what? We're still getting them. We got that 2-pack. There's a high likelihood chance we may see a new Nova Prime, where he actually looks like what he did in the game. And if anybody tries to spin around and say, well, the one that came out in Legacy Evolution was based on, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Don't try to tell me that it was based on Devastation. No, it wasn't. It's based on IDW.
That's
Don't try to tell me otherwise. Don't you dare. It is not.
If you somehow manage to will in the fact that you put that energy out there that we might get like a James Figueroa version of Nova Prime, I'm coming after you.
I need to go back and like actually play Devastation, but I really hope if they do more Devastation, please just give us new stuff. I appreciate the reissues of like older stuff that was hard to find when it came out, but like the fact that
I don't think BC.
We already got Devastation Prime.
I don't think BC was.
Wheeljack already out.
I don't think BC was done.
So here's something that I want to see happen when it comes to the Devastation stuff. And yes, I'm 100% saying this because I know it's going to cheese off a lot of people. I want there to be a super expensive pack that comes out. A very expensive pack. And what you get in it is this and cell shading.
I knew it.
Honestly,
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
I was thinking that. Like I was looking at my Devastator the entire time. It's like if they don't give us a Devastation Game Color Devastator, that's gonna be a waste.
That's hilarious. Y'all think I'm done. So if we're really gonna go ahead and really just cheese off a lot of people, especially someone like moi, and trust me, this pains me to say, if they really, really, really want to go forward with this whole Devastation pack stuff, go back, dig out some molds, throw some cell shading on it, and re-put out Combiner Wars Metasaur.
I knew it.
I knew it. Yep.
On top of that, give us a actual proper cell shaded version of Grimlock, but he's a totally new figure, so he ends up being a Voyager, and put him in the Devastation stuff.
See, I was with you there.
Totally awesome looking new Voyager Grimlock that looks like his G1 counterpart, but he's just lathered in the cell shading, so it just cheated on everybody that just, for whatever reason, has a real bone to pick with Devastation.
No, if they do Grimlock, I see them do a Power of the Primes in cell shaded.
That's what I was thinking too. Like remove the combiner.
Yeah. Well, no, they won't remove the combiner stuff.
No, they won't. But anyway.
But yeah, so, and then on top of that, honestly, dude, look at all the. We have 3 new Seekers coming. We're gonna see them in the Devastation deco. We're gonna see them in the cell shading. You can groan, you can cry, you can cry. Accept it. It's going to happen. You can cry about it later, but chances are you're still gonna buy it.
No,
I'm not denying it.
About Menasor.
He did say Menasor.
He did.
I did indeed bring up Menasor. Dig some old molds, throw some cell shading paint on it, and re-put out Combiner Wars Menasor. Because unfortunately, unlike this, we very much were stuck with the Combiner Wars design for Menasor. So if we want a genuine article version of Devastation Menasor, unfortunately, we have to bring that turd back into the limelight.
Also,
give us a Commander Nova Prime.
We do need a new Nova Prime. We need the James figure 001. I really love that design 90W. But anyway, like we're getting a Bumblebee next year. Okay, cool.
It's gonna be a new mold, definitely.
We're gonna see Goldbug. Oh, we're getting a side swipe and target. We're gonna get a new Red Alert.
And since we got a Devastation Optimus Prime, we're gonna see a Nemesis Prime repaint with that.
And a new Megatron.
Yep.
See,
yeah.
See, it's so funny that we're bringing all this stuff up because I hadn't even gotten to the DLC skins yet.
DLC skins?
Because I beat you to the punch.
Oh no! See, it could be even worse. Because guess what? All those DLC skins come out as a 3-pack that's upcharged at Target.
Huh?
You know what? I could totally see that. Like
that makes
the Nemesis
sense.
Prime.
You would get the Prime. You would get
Red Alert.
And you would get the Red Alert, and everybody's going to complain about the Red Alert because his head is black. And they're going to be wondering, why the heck didn't they choose to make it red? His head has always been red. Even though if you look at the Devastation design, he's not the Lamborghini. If you look at the Devastation design, it's literally his G1 robot turning into his classics alt mode.
Yep. And then that's how you'll get the Nemesis Saber, the Nemesis or Dark Star Saber. Sorry, I said the Nemesis.
And then on top of that, with everybody who's complaining about Wheeljack, think about it like this: if we really want a true to form, genuine article Devastation Wheeljack, then let me introduce you to the fact that in Devastation he did not use his original G1 body. He used his Generations 2010 body.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Vehicle mode too.
Both in vehicle mode and in robot mode, he used that body. And it drives people nuts when they try to tell me, G1!
You knew he's the Lancia sports car. No, he's not.
The feet alone prove you wrong. He 100% Gen 10.
Gen 10?
Man.
He is the Gen 10 body. So once again, if we want true Devastation accuracy, I'm gonna keep poking this bear. If we want true, genuine article Devastation accuracy, they either have to go back and completely retool both of those molds, which technically speaking, with Sideswipe, they're already basically halfway there.
And what's stopping them from doing it? They already did it with RC and SS86.
That's true. They did reuse the T30 mold.
I would love to see them actually take that wheeljack, put a proper Sideswipe head on it, clean up the torso, throw the cell shading on it, and put it out as a proper Devastation Sideswipe. I would kill to see that, because not just because I actually want it. I stand by this. I actually do want that. I would love to have it. But I also, in my own sadistic way, really want to see people squirm when they see it.
See, you poke the bear. That bear is gonna claw your face off.
I can tell, and all I'm gonna say is,
He's ready for that. He's ready for that bear to come.
The bear will win. The bear will win.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, guess what? You think the bear's gonna win? I have the ultimate weapon. A woman that would choose it.
I'm still on the opposite end of the spectrum of I don't think Devastation needs toys. I will preach that to no end whatsoever.
Oh my god!
Honestly, if all they did for
just watch
What
Devastation.
literally just responded to what I said with, but a gun solves both problems.
Hold on. Just
oh my
watch
god!
next year. Devastation Bumblebee be a new mold, and I'm like,
Why would he?
He's gonna be a new mold because that's how it's gonna.
Take a buying Bumblebee, aren't you?
He's gonna be a new mold because of course he is, and then we're gonna get a gold bug. I
Not gonna lie,
guarantee that's what's gonna happen.
Now, if I'm actually allowed to kind of dial this back a little bit and actually go for something that I think is a little bit more likely. So we're getting that new Devastation Bumblebee next year. Obviously, you feel the way you feel. I'm excited. I know at least one of us here isn't. But look at it this way: if that new Bumblebee does drop, it could finally open the door for the throttle mod.
I mean,
yeah, that makes
SS86 Bumblebee sort of does that already. So does Bumper.
Yeah.
They have to wait on that.
No, he doesn't. You want to know why?
Why?
Because he does not have the engineering needed to actually make the throttle mod body work.
Give us Tap Out and Glyph too. Dang it.
Also, I don't know what Quentin is saying here.
Still don't have them yet.
Let's hope Triticon never becomes a 5-bot combiner. What?
Okay, actually though,
Was he ever a combiner?
no.
That was okay.
That's
That was just out of nowhere.
a cool concept.
Out of
actually.
nowhere.
That's
Where
a
did that
cool
come from,
concept. Am I
Quentin?
the only one that's like not like that's actually for that? Like that'd be kind of cool.
I just want to know how it.
Not to sound mean, but I genuinely think TFA is alone on that one.
I just want to know how
Where
that
did
would
come from,
work.
Quentin?
Like he just.
That came out of nowhere.
he goes
Triticon
from,
is
like-
a Titan.
Okay, well for Skylinks, he's not a 5-bot combiner. He's a 2-bot combiner.
Yeah,
And he has
Skyland's
a-
2-bot combiner. Yeah.
He-
No, I think Quentin's talking about Skyrain.
Oh.
Everyone forgets
Oh.
Skyrain. Everyone forgets Skyrain.
See, what I find really funny though is I said I was done. I just realized another thing.
BC, I swear to God.
Technically speaking,
Oh,
BC,
no.
I swear to God.
Oh,
What do
yeah.
you have in that head, BC?
Oh no!
What you got in that head, man?
Oh
He's
no!
got too much in his head. Someone get the Forge of Souls Prime and fix it.
Oh no! No!
so technically speaking, the Devastation 2-pack has a very inaccurate ground soldier. Because he shares the same body type as the Wheeljack.
Oh.
Reusing the Run-Amok mold was a bad choice.
Yeah, it was.
Because unfortunately... So this basically means they would have to go back and take that same Wheeljack that they already did all the retooling on and to do another redo where they have to take the wings off and then slightly change the transmission just so they can put it back out as a ground soldier and hope and pray they can get away with selling it as a 2-pack.
Also,
Because guess what? This new Devastation 2-pack of the Ground Soldier and the Elite Seeker. Unfortunately, that's the only way you get the cone heads in the new mold.
Intentional obsolescence, basically.
Yeah,
intentional obsolescence.
they definitely planned for that. But they
Even
also knew
even
people really
when
wanted those
Earthrise
molds.
when Earthrise New Attack was repainted to become
I
Devastation
think I'll
Wheel.
take my leave. Thank you for your time.
Man. Like, honestly, whenever they were doing the devastation stuff, like, whenever I got this in hand, I gave him the axe from the missing Link at Home Optimus because it looks better for me.
Missing Link at Home Optimus.
Link at Home.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, it again, like, not trying to crap on this thing. It's genuinely good and fun.
No, it's literally what it is. It is Missing Link affordable Optimus Prime.
I kind of hope they continue doing the Missing Link at Home thing, though. That, like, as much as I don't need a G1 like style, like G1 toy style. You know, I don't need them, but I want them.
Make a Missing Link Megatron that turns into a tank.
Oh, that's absolutely going to
Honestly,
happen, and people are going to be so uppity about it.
Honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to see what Takara does for a Missing Link Megatron.
Well, you know what?
Actually, I just thought of something. But
the entire G1 cartoon and have Megatron turn into a tank in the first place.
You know, honestly, though,
the more you look back,
I still think, as cool as the execution of Autobots from the '86 movie was cool. There's no other way to say it. You could say it shuttle attack, but let's be honest, that was just a roaming
execution.
It was just execution.
The auto deaths.
As hard as Starscream pulling Megatron's trigger in gun mode, Guido Guidi did artwork. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but I can't stop singing his praises. I got to meet the man. He's a living legend. Guido Guidi did art of Megatron in a tank, as a tank in the Autobot shuttle. Imagine how the 86 scene would have went if Megatron just straight up transformed into a tank in the shuttle and just blasted everyone. That'd go so much harder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And, like, nothing about that scene would have changed either. Like, it would have just been people getting blasted. We still see Ironhide getting executed point blank range. Like,
or, if Megatron wanted to be sadistic enough, he could have just rolled over his head in tank mode.
Oh.
No.
Such heroic nonsense. Transforms into a tank and just crushes him. Just transforms into a tank and just crushes him like a tin can.
That's what Hot Rod and Cup did to the Insecticons in the movie too.
Yeah,
they just ran over their heads.
Yeah,
like
you can preach the '86 movie all you want. You cannot deny that whole scene, as cool as it was for its time. Megatron transforming into a tank and utterly annihilating them as a tank would be so much cooler.
I want to say there have been toys that are styled like
most
they
of
would
the
match.
Earth Wars are just Combiner Wars toys. So
yeah, they're styled for the game.
Dang it, that's why I keep the Combiner Wars stuff. Crap.
But no, like legitimately, like I'm at the point now where it's like Megatron as a gun is just stupid. Yes, PC.
So, TFA made a dum-dum.
Oh no.
No, I've been preaching IDW, but I also forget Earth Wars exists sometimes. I haven't played that in months.
No, you brought up Combiner Wars in general, and I just remembered, technically, Superion and Defensor are in there.
Oh yeah, they are. Oh no, BC, shut it.
Oh no!
Wait.
Oh no!
Dig out at least like 10 more molds.
Oh my god!
Put them back out in the cell shading.
Oh my god!
And release it at the 5-pack of Devastation Superion and Devastation.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
It's so funny because a lot of people, whenever Studio Series was conceived back in like 2018, everyone's sitting there thinking like, "Cool, we just get toys for all 5 movies," and it's like, at the beginning of the first year of like Studio Series, I was sitting there thinking like, they could bring in like
guys, hold on, wait. You know how many Insecticons there were in the Devastation game, right?
Oh my god.
Well, they have the molds and the bodies for it.
They can easily take the legacy molds and cell shade them into Devastation Insecticons.
Acer, I don't like this. I don't like that they're doing this. They're feeding off one another.
Hey, this just means if they do this, I don't have to buy any of these.
But then there will be an absolute horror version of Bombshell, where he is entirely translucent red as the nuke Insecticon.
I just want more of my dead guy 2-packs. That's all I want.
Hey, you do? I'm letting him get away with this one because I was kind of poking the bear, so I kind of had it coming.
That's all I want at this point. Just give me my dead guy 2-packs again.
I just can't wait for Sleep Mode Optimus Prime next year. That's gonna be fun.
Point Blank is a separate character, dude.
Wait.
No,
No.
No.
Oh wait, no. Hold on. He's
We
saying.
do have a whole new Blitzwing. We do have a whole new Blitzwing.
Dang it. Okay, enough.
Nah, he.
No
No,
more.
hold on. We could get two separate uses out of this thing. Now, hear me out. So we can take that one, run it back through production, throw some cell shading on it, and have it be Devastation Blitzwing.
You know
But
what?
then
Let's just.
we can 2-pack it. Where no matter how hard you try, you're gonna be stuck with that Blitzwing because that same exact design was used for the Heavy Soldier.
Oh man,
Oh, I still want a Heavy Soldier actually.
it would be pretty. It would go pretty hard.
You know what?
Like,
let's keep poking the bear. Why not?
Like,
Okay.
the only
we
reason
got
I bought-
SS86 Soundwave, right? We got SS86. All right. Throw some cell shading on him. Make him a Devastation figure.
But
Then how would they do Megatron though?
Megatron.
SS86.
Yeah, just take the 86. one.
No.
Wait, no,
No.
take the Siege one or the Earthrise one.
No, not even that. As flawed as that figure used to be. Combiner Wars.
yeah, but we need everything to be in scale. So unfortunately, Megs needs a new toy.
Yeah, but it's the Combiner
He
Wars
needs
tank mode,
deluxe
so...
at best to scale
Okay.
with Prime.
Okay, big whoop. Technically speaking, Prime didn't use any other design. He was just straight up the G1 design.
Yeah, that's true.
So if he was allowed to get a new toy, Megatron should be allowed to get a new toy.
Yeah.
Give me... However,
Oh wait, isn't there the
depending on how this tank actually ends up working, and we're talking about the time frame in which the game came out, I can make a lot of Armada fans very angry right now.
Please don't.
Wait.
Oh no.
Please respectfully do not.
Oh no.
So we all remember Combiner Wars Leader Wave 1, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Oh.
Maybe. I
Yes.
wasn't around for Combiner Wars, so no.
Yeah, if they were used to do a whole new Devastation Megatron where he's got the cell shading and everything, okay, yeah, cool and whatnot. They could then retool it and repaint it and set it back out as a little exclusive item where it's the Armada Megatron that also is an Armada Megatron, but also is Armada Megatron, but also is an Armada Megatron.
Man.
Yeah, you lost me.
There's like... There's so
Yeah, I remember Combiner Wars did a Armada Megatron. It was a retool,
Yeah.
repaint retool of the Combiner Wars Leader normal G1E Megatron.
I'm still really upset I missed out on Combiner Wars as a whole.
I wish I got those Leader class figures. I never got those molds. I
remember my dad taking me to Toys R Us in Lakeland, and I ended up getting both of them. But I still try to kind of forget, and it kind of hurts to say as an Armada fan. I kind of try to forget that Combiner Wars Armada Megatron.
Like, I remember for a while there was like a lot of praise for the Combiner Wars Megatron.
For the Combiner Wars Megatron, yeah. For that Armada Megatron,
not very good. It's okay.
I
still got him, but still just.
I mean, you could follow the way MGO customized it.
I think the only Combiner Wars figure that like I actually want to get is the Ultra Magnus.
That Ultra Magnus is beautiful.
I have seen so many videos on that Magnus, and it's like, I want it.
I
want it.
Yeah, I have the Takara version where it comes with a little mini Alpha Triumph. So.
Yeah, I have the regular one where it's Minimus Ambus from IDW because of course. Come on, Gypsy.
Like, it's just, I don't know, something about that magnet. Like, it's not going to replace any magnets I have in my collection. It's going to go on the record shelf at some point.
You're getting fat. You're getting fat.
Whoa, she didn't like that.
Yeah.
Called her fat, and she was like, "How dare you?"
Yeah.
I do.
So today, BC just poked the bear.
BC put energy out there, and now whenever it all comes to realism, we have him to blame.
So wait, now we got studio series for like.
I love how TFA was the one that is saying that. How's it feel?
So they're doing it for Devastation now. What if they transitioned to like the other games specifically? Like we're already getting like War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, not Rise of the Darkspark. Because I hate that game.
We can save this for a later topic in the Energon game.
All right, yeah. Well, we could go off on a whole tangent here, and
so just to reveal about what the next topic for next
Oh, goodness.
for the Energon game.
What the crap was that?
What was that?
I heard something.
I heard something.
Oh,
Oh, man. And this is just so next week's episode for the Energon Den, we're circling back to the project a bit, and we're gonna do the top 5 best Armada characters.
I have no weight in that conversation, unfortunately. But I did plan on starting to watch more Armada overnight.
So yes, this is our next topic for next week's episode for the Energon Den, and I have a lot of homework to do.
Man.
Because there's a lot of amazing characters in Armada. So, yeah. Yes.
Tidal wave.
Tidal wave.
Tidal wave. I know, not Mirage.
Excuse you. Telling me to knock it off. I'll preach my boy all day.
Top Armada character, Starscream. I don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought he was giving me crap over the fact that I did a thing in a specific voice for a specific character. Everybody kept saying tidal wave in a very, very deep voice, and I just like
Tidal wave. I can't keep my voice at that high of an octave for very long. Tidal Wave is here to support his team.
Sounds like that one character from One Piece. I forget what his name is. Pika? Is it? Hold on. Is it Pika? I think is what his name is. I don't know. He's like a massive dude.
I have seen a handful of episodes of One Piece. So.
I take it you haven't seen the Dressrosa arc?
I know. It was like the first 5 episodes, I think.
Oh, dang, dude. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I just killed BC. Nariko. Oh no.
I will not accept this tidal wave slander.
BC's over there. He's cracking up over this.
So I'm not gonna be here next episode.
It's okay, TFA. I have.
You will be there.
No, I will not. You cannot force me.
Do you have a pre?
I have a what?
I'm giving you the opportunity to gush on Tidal Wave next week. Okay.
Oh.
oh my god, that was so funny.
Look, man, I love tidal wave, but I don't love him that much.
Tidal Wave's your son, so.
He is my son, but I don't
He
love him in that.
expects you to appear next Monday.
We will
or
see.
Sunday night.
We will see. I'm surprised I made it here this long. Because my migraine disappeared.
Yay, that's gonna talk about me.
Don't.
All right, I'll stop poking the bear.
Yeah, because that one on my diagonal side always pokes the bear enough with me.
I knew it'd get him to laugh.
Welcome to your secret bunker. Sure. Do you have Mountain Dew?
Secret bunker.
Naruto.
Did I just snap BC dead?
Just put
No,
up a
no.
cardboard cutout.
Just
No. If anyone has a tidal wave figure, that'll be my stand-in. It'll just be him.
he'd be sitting there like, so guys, what are we gonna say about me today?
Tidal wave accepts praise.
Why are you two slap fighting up
Top
there?
5 character, because this is apparently discount scrapyard.
I guess.
This is like Dollar General scrapyard. This is junkyard.
Mom, I want to watch Scrapyard. Like, son, your dad pirated it last night.
That got me way better than I thought it was. No. Mommy, I want to go home and watch Scrapyard. Scrapyard at home.
The ENERGON deck. They totally have scrapyard. They don't even custom this one. I'm sorry, what?
They don't, what kind of heathens are they?
Oh my god.
They're more civilized, apparently.
We're
Anyway,
civilized.
I think now is a good time as any to end.
Wait a minute. We're civilized?
Mostly, I guess.
Well,
This is PG version.
the PG version of.
I mean, at this point, you may as well just accept it. That's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the super exclusive G version.
Oh no, the super exclusive G version is when I'm not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
What?
But, alright. JJ, we'll let you take the reins then.
Okay, so now that he's dead, all right. Thanks everybody for coming to the ENERGON Den. It's been real.
Oh, Nariko, you have no idea.
You have no idea. Nothing.
You don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Energon Den. I personally did.
Again, formal apology for not being here last Sunday. I slept.
It's okay.
That's
I was
fine.
almost late,
Okay.
but I was also helping a friend.
At least next week we're still talking about something Unicron Trilogy related, so you're fine.
I will try to be here. Just don't blow up my phone.
Oh, we'll blow up your phone if you miss this one.
No, do not.
I don't know what's going on.
Out of respect, please don't.
It's so funny. Yeah. Last
For being a terrible co-host, but he never tells me anything.
last week, like I did just do. Yo, TFA, wait, what?
Oh, no. No.
No, you. Okay, so a little bit of a story time, and I'll make it quick. So grab your cookies and milk, boys and girls. I woke up to like 10 to 15 different notifications. One from the dingus diagonal to me, 7 from the one above me, and then like
Dingus
2 more from False Convoy, all trying to be like, "Wake up, get you in here!" Like, what did I miss?
Man.
And then it dawned on me. It's like, oh yeah, never again.
It's all
Like, good God, never again.
right.
Please.
Let's not blow up TFA's phone, but
If I am in temporary death, just let me be in temporary death. Let me time travel, okay? I like my sleep.
all right.
So bombard, got it.
I'm
All right.
serious.
TFA, I live in the future, so.
I know.
He does.
Well, I don't. I just discovered time travel, okay? I like my sleep.
All right, gents.
But
Anyway,
let me
yeah,
ask you,
seriously.
who leaves me
Seriously.
active?
What?
JJ, pull it back.
What did he say? I didn't even hear him.
No, he's trying to end the show. I'm pulling him back so he can do so.
Okay, so I'm pulling you back. Anyway, so yeah, today was a fun episode.
Very.
Glad that we managed to speak on the new stuff. Soundwave is the only new figure that was revealed.
Missed opportunity, Hasbro. Missed
Missed
opportunity.
Yeah, bro, just to reveal 86 Sunstreaker. Come on, you could have done that. I mean, seriously. As we
Oh,
all
you
know,
want SS86 Sunstreaker? SS86 Sunstreaker at home, Earthrise Sunstreaker.
like instead of revealing 86 Sunstreaker, you go and reissue Earthrise Sunstreaker. Really? Kind of pointless.
Hasbro be Hasbroing. That's basically it.
Instead of reissuing Sunstreaker, you could have reissued Runabout with Thrust. So,
But anyway.
anyways, and of course, you know, I managed to do the unboxing for Lyle Convoy from the Peace Park Live. But
BC funny.
Get out, bitch.
BC funny when he angry.
see how beautiful this thing is. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love this Lyle Convoy. Cannot wait to do the review and compare it with this thing. So, yeah.
I'm allowed to be featured in that. That's the only way I'm forgiving this.
Sure.
Sure, of course. But anyway.
We'll see.
But we'll see. We'll see, BC, if you actually make a cameo.
Okay. You know what? It's all good. Nobody understood me this time. I'm in the dang video.
Why do I hear sirens in the background? BC, is it time for you to go to the padded room again?
I'm in the video.
I'll get the handcuffs. Hold on.
No, you need the straitjacket.
Well, we need those. We need that too, but we need the handcuffs too. We can't let him have his hands free.
What's up? You're fine. I'll be nice. All right,
Let's just.
Yeah.
So, with all that said,
That said, we're gonna end this episode right here. Anyway,
jokes aside, go on.
jokes aside, we're gonna end this episode right here. So hope you guys enjoyed this lovely episode of the ENERGON. Then we'll see you next Monday or next Sunday night, wherever you are, for the top 5 best Armada characters. Stay tuned for that because it's gonna be a long discussion for that. Because
Can I slam a caveat on that?
Eh?
I have a sinking suspicion that since we're talking Armada specifically, everyone generally is going to be choosing the same characters. So I say, if we're going to go with like the top 5 best Armada characters, we should at least try to be different with our pick.
I think that's what we're gonna
So I'm pretty sure I know who we're all going to pick at number 1.
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you really?
I think we do, but that's next week's topic.
Yeah, that's
That's next week's topic. So stay tuned for that next week's topic, and we'll see you guys then. So once again, my name is JJ Prime Reviews.
I'm BC on Discount Scrapyard.
TFA 1024, the buy a tidal wave TF addict.
I'm Acer.
Oh, and by the way, regular BC, I'm Timu BC.
And remember, this is the channel about to get rid of that head. I see you next time. Bye. Till all I want.
Good morning or night, everybody.